financing options available on select models.
Spin the wheel and win an iPad, Oilers merch, Costco card, a snowblower, and more.
Visit City Ford on the St. Albert Trail.
From the biggest stadiums to the coziest holes in the wall. From house parties to porch hangs to pride celebrations. From your favorite fuzz shop to your local Indian spot. From noodle bars to sports bars to salsa bars. There's a Molson with your name on it. Canadian Ultra XL. Molson. Everyone in. Must be legal drinking age.
This is Rogers Game Night on the Oilers Radio Network.
I think their high-power offense is what sticks out to me. I think they got maybe not the most overly physical forward group, but they got a lot of skill out there. And they, if you're not awake, they're gonna make you pay a bunch of time or a bunch of different ways. I'd say they got probably four really good lines, but obviously their top nine is really dangerous and gifted offensively. So we'll have to make sure we're stay on the right side of pucks and making good reads and simple reads in the D zone and trying to limit their chances.
All right, Cam Moon here, as we lost Bob for a bit, but he'll come back. Oilers, they've got the Dallas Stars here, and we go to our Legacy Heating, who's hot, who's not. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, yeah, he's hot right now. Red hot. Got a hat trick last game, his first since 2019, fourth of his NHL career, and 9 points in the last 4 games for Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. For who's not, well, the Oilers' PK got touched up for a couple of power play goals against last game, so they would really like to clean that up against this Dallas club if they could. And we've got Rob Brown with us, and Rob,
well, first of all, Mooner,
yeah.
I have just learned how to get more airtime. I just got to wear cologne to the game, just walk beside Bob a few times. He's gone, and you and I can chat for hours.
We can chat. Well, for a game like this that doesn't start till 8:22, yeah, we got hours.
Yeah, you got to do something. I know you're starting to get more and more pull being around the league now. That,
yeah.
I mean, this is way too late for me. 8:22 starts.
We're getting older, Rob.
We are.
My pants are starting to creep up. I complain about the government more. I get up ungodly early.
Well, I know what the weather's going to be like by how my knee hurts or my shoulder. Yes.
Exactly. Yeah.
I hear there's a game tonight too, Mooner.
That's the rumor, yeah. And with the Oilers in this situation, you got no Connor, no Leon. It worked to their favor against Seattle, but now you're playing a team that is one of the best in the NHL.
Yes, you could get away with certain things against Seattle that you cannot get away with against the Dallas Stars. It is a team that is built to win a Stanley Cup. They unfortunately have a very tough first round against the Colorado Avalanche, but if they get through that, this is a team that is, as Ekholm talked, they have 9 fantastic forwards up front that can score. They've got a fourth line that will just wear you down. They don't have them tonight, but they have one of the best defensemen in Miro Heiskanen. They've got fantastic goaltender. They got a star in the rising in Thomas Harley on the back end. This is a very good hockey club, and it will test the Oilers. The Oilers will have to have very good puck management against this team because it's a team you do not want to shorten the ice for because they will make you pay in a hurry, and the Oilers know that. So this I would imagine, would be the best defensive effort that the Oilers have had as of late. Will have to be tonight.
All right. Hey, thanks, Cam.
Yeah, no problem.
For pinch hitting.
That's what I'm here for.
Speaking about getting old, Rob, you know, it's never good when one of the young studs comes by and is caked in cologne, and then suddenly you have a nonstop sneezing fit for about...
We did not mention it at all while you were gone, Bob. That's it. We were very quiet and hid that.
Some of you guys, you know how it works. Like, some of us guys don't need that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, let's get back to I want to hit on something here about the opportunity that's ahead of the Oilers. I mean, you're playing a really good team. We know that. You know, Dallas and Edmonton. I mean, I was talking to Jim Dill before the game tonight, Rob, and the Oilers, that series could have gone either way.
Yeah, 100%.
Right?
I mean, Connor McDavid said it after Game 6. The way that Dallas played and the way the Oilers played, the game should have been going back to Dallas for Game 7. Stuart Skinner stopped that from happening.
Right.
There are, and we've talked about it, if the Oilers get Connor, Leon, Frederick, and Kane back for the playoffs, as we expect, that means 4 of the players playing in tonight's game up front will not be playing Game 83.
Right.
This is an audition. It was an audition against the Kraken, but let's be honest, the Kraken are a non-playoff team.
Right.
The Dallas Stars are a very good hockey club. You want to show your best tonight. If you're a forward for the Oilers, you want to be playing Game 83. The first night of the Oilers playoffs series, you want to be part of that. How do you prove that you're capable of doing that? You have a good game, earn the trust of the coaching staff against the Dallas Star team when you got players out of the line.
Well, that's where I want to go. I want to go with earn the trust, okay, of the coaching staff, because against this team, you cannot fuel their transition, right? They can attack at you really with, 3 first lines. But the reality is they're one of the best off-the-rush teams in the National Hockey League. The Oilers were 4 years ago. They no longer are with the current makeup of their squad. They simply don't have the McLeods, even from a couple years ago, some of the team speed that they've had in the past here. But there's no way you're going to outscore the Dallas Stars in this game. I think you can see that.
Yeah.
So Edmonton's going to have to really manage the puck well.
Well, they are. Normally, so when Connor and Leon play on the same line and they go against the Vegas Golden Knights, Vegas, when they're playing, they have puck management when Connor and Leon's on the ice. So they know when they're on the ice, you cannot turn the puck over. And then the next 3 shifts, okay, we can start playing hockey again. But now they're back out there. With Dallas, when you have 3 lines, now it's like there's 3 lines straight where you have to have, the puck management has to be fantastic. In the neutral zone, it's got to be the red line and in. You can't force a path. You can't hope a play works out because they have guys that will turn quickly and get odd man breaks. And the one thing that we've seen with the Oilers where they struggle, and when they struggle as a team, is when they give off odd man breaks against. And Dallas is a team that will burn you. Again, against Seattle, you can get away with a mistake or two. The Dallas Stars, one of the top teams in the NHL, you do not get away with those mistakes. This will be a test for the Oilers from top to bottom. And the one thing, Bob, if you want to beat a team that has a better team than you on paper, as Dallas probably does tonight, you need good goaltending.
All right.
Stuart Skinner's going to have a good game.
Let's go to Edmonton Oilers defenseman Matthias Ekholm talking about just how strong Dallas is.
I think their high-power offense is what sticks out to me. I think they got maybe not the most overly physical forward group, but they got a lot of skill out there. And they, if you're not awake, they're gonna make you pay a bunch of time or a bunch of different ways. I'd say they got 4 really good lines, but obviously their top 9 is really dangerous and gifted offensively. So we'll have to make sure we're staying on the right side of pucks and making good reads and simple reads in the D zone and trying to limit their chances.
You can hear the respect in Ekholm's voice, Rob Brown, can't you?
Well, you can. And players aren't dumb. They know who they're playing against each night, and they know when it's a step up in weight class. They see this Dallas team. They played against them in the playoffs last year. They saw how hard fought it was. I think the Dallas Stars are deeper up front this year. They've lost a guy like Pavelski, but Stankoven, but they've added Rantanen, and I love Michael Granlund in their top 9. He's a fantastic hockey player. So I believe this up front is a stronger team than they had last year. This is going to be a test. And Rantanen's only going to get better with this team. The Oilers are going to have to play very well tonight. They're capable of winning. I don't want to go through an entire playoffs without Connor and Leon, but you can certainly win a hockey game against a good team, and what a confidence builder it would be. And if you are a fan that is hoping for the first game of the playoffs to be here in Edmonton, well, you're going to have to win a couple games here without Connor and Leon, because right now the LA Kings are as hot as any team in the National Hockey League, and Vegas doesn't seem to lose at all either.
No, it's going to be a tough chore indeed to track down those 2 teams to claim top spot in the Pacific Division. All right, Rob, I want to switch focus here. This is the 4th consecutive game that Troy Stetcher has been inserted in the lineup, and Ty Emerson, who appeared to have nosed himself ahead of Stetcher for a while, is a healthy scratch. Your thoughts?
Stetcher's played well. I give credit to, you're an undersized defenseman that just finds a way to find a team that wants you, finds a way into the lineup. In the games that we've seen, I've yet to see a big mistake by Stetcher. Now, his one knock, and it's nothing he can do anything about, is his size. But he plays bigger than he is. He's been consistent. And as we just talked about, there's 4 forwards that are going to be out for game 83. So there's a competition amongst the forwards right now to see who's going to be in the lineup. Well, we have 5 defensemen that we know are solid here for the Edmonton Oilers. There's 3 guys that want to be part of that mix. Right now, Stetcher is edged ahead of Emerson and Klingberg, and the only way for him to fall out of favor is to him to slip up. And just the way he's playing, the confidence he's playing with, he actually plays with swagger, which is nice to see. So Stetcher, I don't know over the next 12 games he hangs on to this spot, but he deserves the spot he's in right now. He deserves to play in this game tonight because he has outplayed the other 2 in the games he's played as of late.
Rob, let's do this. We're going to take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. It's brought to you by Pizza 73, the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. Bakersfield Condors are in action tonight against Colorado. Very good team. They flipped the centers finally. James Hamblin had played about 15 games in a row with Savoy and Kajula. Noah Philp back there for the first time really since October. So we're going to be keeping an eye on that. But I also want to talk a bit about the Vancouver Canucks getting a 5-2 victory tonight. Man, the Islanders are just sinking in.
The Islanders do not look good.
They look bad.
They look bad tonight. You know what's funny is the St. Louis Blues have surged, and they're playing great hockey right now without Parayko. But the Canucks and the Flames, just when you think both of those teams, okay, it's done, the dream is over, they find ways to win. The Flames keep winning in overtime. The Canucks finding ways to win the close games, and they have the comebacks right now, and John Shannon talked about it. The Minnesota Wild has been bumbling along. Now I think
if they get caught,
it would be shocking. But right now, I wouldn't bet against the Flames or the Canucks simply because they've just got that will right now. It's us against the world. So to me, the more Canadian teams in the playoffs, the better. It's better for hockey in Canada.
All right, New Jersey beat Chicago tonight 5-3. The Blackhawks are just
bad.
I mean, Connor Bedard's combined minus 80 over the first 2 years. Boston and Anaheim scoreless in the first period. The Edmonton Oil Kings open up against Prince Albert and the Raiders in their best-of-7 opening round series. Couldn't have been a better matchup for Edmonton because they obviously avoided the likes of Medicine Hat loaded up, Calgary loaded up, and Lethbridge loaded up. Rob, I'm going to ask you about this. Loading up. Jacob Chychrun yesterday signed a 8-year extension, $9 million a year. How happy do you think Dave Gagne and Evan Bouchard's camp are with that?
Evan Bouchard's contract now starts with a 10. It just does. I like Chychrun as a player. I really love the fact that he has fit in nicely in Washington, and good on him and good on the Washington Capitals. But his production isn't the same as Evan Bouchard's, and all of the metrics show Bouchard is better. Now you can argue about other things, intangibles, toughness, defensive play, whatever, but simple stats has Bouchard is a better hockey player, and that means $10 million is a starting point.
All right, we got 3 more bits of items here. Rob Brown is with us in the Rogers Game Night Show. Alberta Blue Cross Travel Insurance, Goal of Game, Health, Dental, Travel. We got the coverage you need. Visit ab.bluecross.ca. We did the Pizza 73 out-of-town scoreboard. Local ties for Sobeys and Safeway, liquor, wine, spirits, beer, and so much more. Brian Harley's son, Thomas Harley, back-to-back 45-point seasons, plus 55 the last 2 years. Rob, you talked about this the other night, the importance of him being involved with Team Canada at the Four Nations face-off.
Well, it was a lot of people that were hoping that a Bouchard or a Skinner or any of the players on the Oilers didn't go because they could get rested. And our argument was, but just think how the confidence and the learning experience and what you would bring home from that tournament. Thomas Harley, that was a breakout for him, for what the rest of the hockey world can see, what the Dallas Stars have known for a couple of years. He is a young star in the making. He is on Team Canada's Olympic team next year. He was that good in the Four Nations. He's a fantastic hockey player. He's come back confident. He's playing well. He's doing it without, they don't have Miro Heiskanen in here right now, so more opportunities for Harley to show what he's capable of doing. I look forward to watching him play. He has a ton of talent, and he's going to be a Team Canada player for a number of years.
All right, Rob, let's go to the Ford Keys to the Game, brought to you by Ford. built Ford proud.
Well, you're playing a team that is deeper than you are right now without your best two players. You're going to get good goaltending. Stuart Skinner's got to play very well in this hockey game tonight. And if you want Stuart Skinner to play well tonight, better puck management, even better than they had against the Kraken. So those are the two big things tonight if they want to upset the Dallas Stars.
That is our Inside the Game analyst, Rob Brown. We're going to drop the puck tonight at 8:22. It is a nationally televised game on TNT in the United States. Bob Stauffer with you. Cam Moon's ready to go. The Edmonton Oilers and the Dallas Stars, a rematch of last year's Western Conference Final, ultimately won in Edmonton by 6. The Oilers dominated Game 5 in Dallas. Nugent Hopkins scored a couple goals, but in Game 6, the Stars outshot Edmonton 34-10. Stuart Skinner with maybe his best start in the Oilers' net. They're going to need something like that tonight as well. Oilers and Stars when we come back on Port Oilers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Believing in yourself takes confidence. At Portage College, 93% of grads say their education gave them the skills and knowledge they needed for their careers. That's the kind of confidence that leads to great results. Learn more at portagecollege.ca.
Freedom Ford is kicking off the new year with incredible savings. Save up to $16,000 on remaining 2024 models with 0% financing and huge discounts. It's the perfect time to upgrade to a brand new vehicle. Freedom Ford is making room for 2025 models, so these deals won't last long. Visit Freedom Ford today and start the new year in style. Don't miss out. Drive into 2025 with unbeatable savings before it's too late.
The Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation 50-50, presented by Rogers, is back and bigger than ever. The largest 50-50 in sports offers early bird draws, bonus raffles, and a main jackpot, which is growing by the second. With over $100 million invested across OilCountry, your support directly helps kids, families, and communities in need. Maybe you'll be our next winner. Get your tickets right now at EdmontonOilers.com and help make OilCountry a better place.
AGLC license number 696879.
Over the last decade, the world of work has changed dramatically. It's a change that can cause a disconnect between a company and its employees. But a partnership with Aon can help by making decisions that create a more flexible, engaged, and resilient workforce. Aon's experience and expertise, global understanding, and advanced analytics ensure that every client is better informed and better advised so that they can make better decisions. Whatever the next decade brings, Aon is in the business of better decisions.
Portage College graduates are incredibly employable. How does Portage know? 99% of employers surveyed said they would hire a Portage grad. Get career ready at Portage College. Learn more by visiting portagecollege.ca.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true North, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
This is Oil Country. Now, with the call of tonight's exclusive NHL broadcast, Bob Stauffer and Cam Moon on the Oilers Radio Network.
The first of back-to-back games for the Edmonton Oilers. Tonight, they host the Dallas Stars. Good evening, Cam Moon, along with Bob Stauffer, Bryn Griffiths, Rob Brown, Brendan Escott, Jack Michaels. We are the Oilers Radio Network, and the starting lineup, it's brought to you by Coventry Homes. Flexibility within reach. Get back in the game with customizable designs by Coventry Homes, the official builder of the Edmonton Oilers. For the Oilers up front, Matthias Janmark with Jeff Skinner and Connor Brown. On defense, Darnell Nurse and Jake Wallman. In goal, it's Stuart Skinner. For the Stars, Sam Steele in the middle with Oscar Beck and Colin Blackwell. On defense, Essa Lindell and Cody Ceci. In goal, it's Jake Ottinger. The referees, Francois St. Laurent and Garrett Rank. Ryan Daisy and Steve Barton, they're on the lines. So we get set to go here from Rogers Place. The Edmonton Oilers, the Dallas Stars, who dropped the puck and we're underway. And Nurse into the Oilers zone. Over to Wallman. He'll go through the middle, off the stick of Jeff Skinner. And now Skinner gets a hold of it. And over the Dallas line. Down the left wing, Janmark centering pass. Put it through the slot. Goes into the right wing corner. Janmark to the right wing point to Wallman. He'll take a snapshot. And that's steered aside by Ottinger. Janmark keeps it inside the Stars zone. To the right to Wallman. Shoots it. Blocker save made by Ottinger. And the puck along the left wing and up the left wing to center ice. It's Sam Steele. The Ardrossan product will dump it into the Oilers zone. Wallman comes out from behind the net. Up the right wing to Brown. Hit him in the skate. He'll bump it back to Wallman. Wallman through the middle to Podkolzin. Right wing to Nugent Hopkins. He'll shoot it in. Nugent Hopkins' fourth career hat-trick last game in that win against Seattle as the puck cleared out. Nugent Hopkins across to Bouchard. Bouchard cross ice pass knocked down by Robertson. Comes into the Oiler end. We'll give it to Hintz to Robertson. And he wires it wide from a sharp angle and down the ice it goes. Ottinger out to play at minute 15 gone here. Scoreless first. Oilers taking on Dallas. It's chopped out to center. Taken there by Robertson. Fired across to Rantanen. Into the Oiler end on the right. To the right wing corner. Robertson checked by Nugent Hopkins. He's in behind the Edmonton goal. Over to Ekholm, left wing corner.
Excellent job supporting the puck defensively by Nugent Hopkins after a real good first shift for Edmonton, where they played simple, direct hockey, put pucks on the net, created some looks.
Long pass to Hyman. He'll get in behind the D. The shot, and Ottinger squeezes it and holds on as Zach Hyman got in between the Stars defensemen and got a good chance.
Well, Evan Bouchard with about an 80-foot stretch pass right on the tape, and Hyman picked it up cleanly, and Ottinger fought that off. Real good look for Edmonton early in this game.
Hyman with points in 3 straight coming into this. Face off to the left of Ottinger. 32 saves in that 3-0 win versus Minnesota on Monday. That was the Stars' last game. Ceci in behind his net. Get it up the right wing, and the puck cleared out. Goes off a Ben in front of the net and just redirected wide by Wyatt Johnston. It's in behind the Oiler goal. Ben to the left wing. Ben up to the blue line with it, and he lost it. And out with it is Henrique. Henrique into the Star zone. Drops it to Hyman. A shot, and that's blockered away by Ottinger. Back to the point, and it's whistled wide by Kulak. Puck along the right wing inside Dallas territory, and up near the blue line. Cleared out by Johnston.
Real
one end. That's icing.
Yep, sorry, Cam. Real urgency in Edmonton's game early. Putting pucks on the net. And it's been 3 of the 4 lines that have created looks so far in this game.
It looks very similar to the start against Seattle.
Yeah. There's a simplicity with it. Of course,
yes.
You know, you're without Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl. You alter your game slightly, but there's opportunity here for some other guys to show what they can do. And we know Trent Frederick's coming, and Evander Kane's back skating as well. It's going to be 4 big additions to the Oilers from the lineup, but it doesn't stop the Oilers from, stepping up and going out there and bringing it. And that's what they've done here through the first 2.5 minutes of this game. They played very well early.
Nurse with a pass to Perry. He'll get into the star zone on the right wing. Get it to the end boards. Vishal will rim it. It's knocked down by Perry. Vishal goes in behind his goal with Jones in pursuit. Trying to protect the puck. Max Jones all over him, though. And now they've got it tied up. It's kicked loose. Leon Vishal in behind his goal. Now on the left to Duchesne. He'll give it to Lindell. Up to Bishel through the middle. He'll dump it in. It's on net. Skinner will have to play it. Gave it to Jake Wallman. Now up the left wing boards for Jeff Skinner. Comes into the star zone. Trying to go through the middle. That doesn't connect. And out to center ice is Duchesne. We'll give it to Marchment. Rim it in behind the Edmonton net. Nurse on the left wing boards. Out through the middle. Puck gets to center ice. 3.5 gone here in a scoreless first. It gets turned over. Skinner down the left side in front of the net to Brown. And his shot just goes wide. Puck flipped up and out to center ice. The Bouchard. Right wing to Brown. Couldn't get a pass through, and it's knocked out to the neutral zone. Jeff Skinner to Ekholm up the left wing off of Janmark and in.
We're 4 minutes into this game, and the Oilers have had 2 A-grade scoring opportunities so far.
Harley got it out up the left side. Goes to Blackwell. Lost it at the Edmonton blue line. Up and out by Ekholm. Icing against the Oilers. 4 minutes, 9 seconds gone here in a scoreless first. And you're right, Oilers have had chances.
Hyman on the breakaway, and then that time nice little pass inside from Janmark, and Skinner just missed the glove side on Jake Ottinger. Now an important defensive zone draw to the right circle. So Kapanen's going to come in here and take the face-off.
To the right of Skinner, 28 saves in that 5-4 win versus Seattle on Saturday. Puck back to the left wing point. Harley. Left wing to Rantanen. Will go cross ice. Labushkin will shoot it towards the net from a sharp angle. Misses, and it comes out to the neutral zone. Harley gave the puck to Robertson. Oilers are offside. They got to tag up. Jason Robertson will get it out. To Hintz. Lost it at the Edmonton blue line. Labushkin. His pass broken up by Stetcher. Got it just inside Stars territory. Up the left wing, it goes to Harley and get into the Edmonton end. Left wing for Rantanen, taken into the corner. Kulak was on him. Puck comes free and up the right wing. Getting it out to center ice was Stetcher. Flipped over the stick of Stetcher. Over to the side of the Edmonton net. Skinner can set it.
Stetcher's a very committed player.
It's out through the middle now. Stetcher through the middle, but off the stick of Podkolzin. Stars will bring it in. Dadonov lost it. It's chopped out at center ice. On the right wing to Arvidsson. He'll shoot it in. Ottinger got it to Ceci. Up the right wing into the skates of Adam Henrique. And now Podkolzin goes into the left wing corner. Rim it back to the right point. Wallman comes across the line into the right corner and behind the net, just in beyond Hyman. Puck through the middle to Henrique, and he banned on it as that got into the middle of the ice. Ceci on the right side will get it out. Scoreless here in the first, just about 6 minutes in.
Edmonton's played with a lot of jump earlier, Camp.
Long pass to Hyman. He'll get into the star zone to the right wing, and Marchment got it loose. Kicks it over to the right wing boards now out through the middle of Duchesne. And it's Duchesne into the Edmonton end. Stops up across to Bishel. His shot goes wide of the net from the right wing. Dumba's shot off the glove of Skinner. And Bouchard on the right wing will get it out for the Oilers. Center ice to Hyman. He'll shoot it in. He's in behind the Dallas net. Dumba across to Bishel. Come up the left wing. Only got it to center. Bouchard off the skates of Derek Ryan. Pass for Duchesne was in behind him. And Bouchard up the right wing for the Oilers. At center ice, he'll get it through the middle. The shot off the left side by Jones goes just wide of the Stars net. Jones in behind the goal. He got tied up. Steele gets a loose puck for the Stars, and he'll bring it out. Center ice went to shoot it in. Hit Corey Perry with it. Ekholm across to Bouchard. Long pass on the left in behind Janmark. Oh, call that icing.
That's a terrible call. They might have to.
No one agrees with that one. I mean, especially Matthias Janmark.
Well, Janmark had inside position. He was going to be the first one.
That's got center ice written all over it. Yeah. They're discussing it. I think we'll get a center ice face-off. 7 minutes, 2 seconds gone here. Scoreless first period. The Oilers and the Stars.
When I say that Stetcher is a committed player, he makes definitive actions on the ice. It is going to go to center ice.
So we're going to take a break. All right. Just over 7 minutes gone. Scoreless first. Oilers and the Stars from Rogers Place at Sport Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
It's finally here. The last show with David Cooper.
I am David Cooper with the stuff that you're thinking about but are too afraid to ask. We're talking relationships, climate anxiety, that weird thing you saw on TikTok last night, all of it. No filters, just real talk about real life. So grab your emotional support water bottle and tune in.
The last show with David Cooper. Weeknights at 11 on 880 CHED.
Did you know the RCMP polices over 99% of Alberta's landscape? From the oil sands to the Rockies to the prairies, the RCMP has a province covered. Providing policing services to more than 1,700 communities and with over 150 career specializations, the Alberta RCMP has something to fit everyone's goals and lifestyles. Visit rcmpcareers.ca and take the next step towards your career with the Alberta RCMP. A message from the Government of Canada.
Rogers is Canada's fastest and most reliable internet. We're made for Oilers fans. You can stream Brown's scoring down in the basement. And there it is! Watch Leon light the lamp in the living room. Spectacular! Connor scoring in all corners of the house. And Nurse notching a game winner in the nursery. Very quietly, of course. Rogers, proud partner and fan of your Edmonton Oilers. Edmonton comes all the way back!
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, Oilers and Stars scoreless. 7 minutes, 2 seconds gone here in the first period.
Solid start from Edmonton. They've created some looks. They've been first on pucks. They've won some puck battles. And 2 pretty good saves from Jake Ott during this game. And a special hello. You got it?
Uncle Milt.
Uncle Milt.
Got us tuned in. Drive safe, Uncle Milt. Puck fired into the Stars zone on the right wing. On the right wing corner boards, Arvidsson in front of the net. Tried to center it, couldn't get in front of the goal. Nugent Hopkins to Arvidsson, left wing corner. Back to the blue line. That goes off the stick of Kulak. It comes out. Oilers have to regroup. Stetcher will shoot it in. Ottinger helps it to the right corner. Labushkin didn't get much on his pass. Nugent Hopkins in front of the goal. His pass just knocked away from Podkolzin. On the right wing point, Kulak comes down the right side. Looks in front of the net. Tried to center it. Went off of Labushkin. It's up against the boards inside the Dallas zone. Scoreless for here in the first. 7:45 gone. Back to the point. Stetcher works down the left wing to the left wing corner. To the side of the goal. It goes to Podkolzin. He gets tied up by Hintz. Penalty coming up to the Stars. They touch it. And Hintz will go to the box. The Edmonton Oilers will get the first power play.
Well, excellent work from that line of Arvidsson, Nugent Hopkins, and Vasily Podkolzin. And Podkolzin's always willing to engage in physical battles. Got interior positioning there. And Rope Hintz was water skiing off of him. So Oilers are going to get their first power play of the game. Edmonton's at 25.7%. That's 6th in the league. Dallas has got the best penalty killing in the NHL at 85%.
Power play brought to you by Atco Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com.
Second unit on the ice to start with Nugent Hopkins just out there.
Goes to the point, and that was swatted out of the air and out of the zone by Blackwell.
That was a good play by Colin Blackwell. He's a smart player.
Back home up the left wing to Nurse, back to Adam Henrique. Edmonton went 2 for 5 on the power play against Seattle on Saturday night. And Ceci breaks things up just inside the Stars line, shoots it all the way down. Ekholm up the right wing. Bump it back. It goes to Kasperi Kapanen, comes down the right side into the Star zone. Stops on the right, pass to the middle, off a stick to the blue line. Ekholm on the left to Nurse. Nurse waiting, shooting, save made by Ottinger, and he held onto it on a rising shot from Darnell Nurse.
Well, when you have the 2 top scorers in the league over the last 8 seasons, you're going to miss them. And they're also the 2 top scorers in the league on the power play. Connor McDavid often is the zone entry guy, but when McDavid's been unavailable to Edmonton, Leon Draisaitl's completely capable of doing it as well. That's one of the areas that Edmonton might be challenged. But their power play was pretty good, in large part due to its simplicity the other night against Seattle. They shot the puck.
Yeah, shot the puck. Face off to the right of Ottinger. Nugent Hopkins out of the face-off circle. Jeff Skinner takes a draw, and he'll win it back to the point to Bouchard. To Skinner to Nugent Hopkins. Centering pass just over the stick of Arvidsson. Blasted from the point by Bouchard. Knocked away by Ottinger. Puck on the right wing. Near the blue line. Arvidsson down the right. To the blue line to Bouchard. Gives it back to Arvidsson. He'll skate to the point. Into the middle. Skinner couldn't get it through. It's off a skate. Ben will get it up to Lindell. Only to the Edmonton blue line. Pass by Bouchard. Just missed Hyman. Ottinger will have to get the puck to the left, and Lindell will get it down the ice. 35 seconds left to go in the penalty to Hintz. We're scoreless. We're in the first. 10 minutes, 35 seconds to go in the opening period. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We're here at Rogers Place. Arvidsson to center. Goes in on the left wing. Scoop it around to the right. Along the right wing boards to the point. Bouchard across. Skinner. Now on the right to Nugent Hopkins. A shot. Oh, and Ottinger had fallen down. Still made the save. And the puck to the left wing corner. We got it tied up along the left wing side. Penalties just about to expire. Pass to the point, but Skinner was going off for a change. It comes out, and Edmonton's 0 for 1 with a man advantage. Tremendous save by Ottinger, though.
Yeah, he's had a good start here.
Hyman will shoot it in. Harley's got it in behind the net. Wait back there for the Stars. Up the left wing, gets it out. Off of Robertson. To Rantanen. Now to Hintz. Into the Oilers zone. Stops on the left wing. To the left wing point. Harley shot. And the save made by Skinner. Loose puck. And now he's got it. And everybody will gather on the end boards with 9:36 to go here in the first. Oilers and Stars still waiting for the game's first goal. We can take a break. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Be a savvy Edmonton hotel shopper. Book through Edmonton'sBestHotels.com and receive up to $225 in cash rewards. There are over 55 member hotels to choose from, offering their best value rates. Edmonton'sBestHotels.com. Rewards with every booking.
Athletes know that to advance your career, you've got to be part of a winning team. So, what about you? Are you working for a winning team? Well, here's your chance to do just that. Brandt is a strong and stable industry leader with career opportunities across Canada. We have hundreds of positions available right now, from parts, sales, positioning technology, heavy-duty mechanics, and more. Be a part of a winning team. Earn your stripes by joining Brandt today. Find out more at BrandtJobs.com.
OilCountry, the ultimate Oilers watch party happens all season long. Attend Molson Canadian Oilers Game Day live throughout the season for your chance to win 2025-26 Edmonton Oilers season seats. Be there for the next Game Day live flight night for your chance to win a trip for two to watch the Oilers play in San Jose. Join them March 27th at JT's Bar and Grill. For the full event schedule and to RSVP to the ultimate Oilers watch party, visit OilersGameDayLive.com.
Be a savvy Edmonton hotel shopper. Book through Edmonton'sBestHotels.com and receive up to $225 in cash rewards. There are over 55 member hotels to choose from, offering their best value rates. Edmonton'sBestHotels.com. Rewards with every booking.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Scoreless here in the first period, 9:36 to go. Oilers host the Stars. Tonight's Oilers 50-50 presented by Rogers. It's in support of MacEwan University's Center for Sexual and Gender Diversity, supporting cutting-edge community-based research, teaching, and service work related to sexual orientation. Get your tickets now at EdmontonOilers.com/5050 to support. Jackpot over $400,000 right now. Face off in the Edmonton zone. It gets to the right wing corner. Granlund along the boards. He poked it in behind the net. Getting to it was Ryan, and he'll get it out. A bouncing puck over the stick of Bischel. Dumba in his own end, rimming it. That's not going to get out. Going towards the net. Knocked off a stick. Wallman shot, and a save made by Ottinger as Skinner took it to the net. Knocked off his stick, and Wallman got the shot, but a penalty coming up.
Well, Skinner again with some jump here early in the game for Edmonton and helps create a power play, and another solid stop from Jake Ottinger as the Oilers got a pretty good opportunity.
All right. Matt Dumba goes to the box for the Stars. Oilers on the power play. Brought to you by Atco Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com. Great jump by Jeff Skinner. Face off to the right of Ottinger. Been perfect so far on 9 Edmonton shots. Blackwell won the draw. Lindell get it around the left wing boards and down the ice. Out from behind the Edmonton net. Bouchard up the right wing. Spins to the middle. Gives it to Arvidsson. Right side to Hyman. Into the Star zone. Hyman playing in his 300th game as an Edmonton Oiler. Puck along the left wing boards. Nugent Hopkins up to the blue line. Hopped over the stick of Jeff Skinner. It came out. The Oilers will regroup. It's Bouchard to Nugent Hopkins. Nugent Hopkins into the Star zone. Left wing to Hyman. Goes into the corner. Gets it free. Goes to the middle of the ice, but Steele there for the Stars. Sam Steele checked at the Edmonton blue line, and Bouchard up the right wing. Cuts to the middle as he gains center, now into the Star zone. Over to the left wing boards to Nugent Hopkins. Rims it to the right to Victor Arvidsson. It's near the top of the circle, sent to the line. Bouchard keeping it in. He'll go across to Nugent Hopkins down the left wing. To the left wing corner. Steele peels it off his stick and gets it down the ice.
That's a nice defensive play by Sam Steele. Ryan Nugent Hopkins trying to give him the shake and bake there.
Wallman out from behind the net. 7:53 to go here in a scoreless first. 38 seconds goal, and the man advantage for the Oilers. Kapanen at center. Right wing to Perry. Rimmet on the left. Ekholm pinching down. Puck gets into the corner. Henrique looking for it to Kapanen, back to the line. Ekholm left wing point across to Wallman. Down the right side to Perry. Back to Wallman. Brings it to the middle. On the left wing. Kapanen to the blue line to Ekholm. Left side, Kapanen waiting, top of the circle, saucers it across. Jake Wallman down the left wing to Kapanen to the point, and that one off a Star stick, and it'll go out and down the ice. The penalty is over. And Edmonton's 0 for 2 on the power play. Up the right wing, Kapanen gets to center now into the Star zone. Shoots it towards the net, blockered away by Ottinger. Brown shoveled it to the corner. Bischel up the right wing to Duchesne, to Bischel on the left to Robertson, off the boards and in. Puck along the left side. Rantanen behind the net to Robertson, to the right wing point. It's kept in by Ceci. To Rantanen in the right wing corner. Into the middle to Robertson. Now to Duchesne. To the blue line, gave it to Ceci. Dumped the puck on the end boards. It's rimmed on the right to Brown. Flying through, picking it up. Janmark, who'll get into the Star zone. His centering pass off his skate, and it goes in behind the Dallas net. Out with it from behind the goal. Ceci to center ice, will shoot it in. 6:08 to go here in a scoreless first. Oilers hosting Dallas. Derek Ryan through the neutral zone and in over the star line to Bouchard. Now across to Perry to the middle. Jones' shot was blocked by Harley. Harley got it to the line and out.
Excellent pass for Bouchard, freeing up time and space for Edmonton.
Perry laid it in behind the net. Dumba for the Stars. Around, gets to the blue line and now cleared out up the left wing. And it gets in front of the net. A breakaway scores. Wyatt Johnston got a loose puck as it was fed to the middle of the ice. He goes high to the glove side on Skinner, and it's 1-0 Stars.
Wow, fortuitous break, ricochet off the boards, and it went to the wrong guy because Wyatt Johnston is a heck of a player. Dallas sleuthed them in the 2021 NHL draft. He's the highest scoring player from that draft year with 65 and 63 points the last 2 years. And that is his 27th goal of the season. And he can finish. And that's all they needed because the Oilers have carried the balance of the play here, but they trail 1-0.
Stars get a bit of a bounce that gets to the middle. Johnston was in behind everyone. And at 14:26, Wyatt Johnston makes it 1-0 for the Stars as Hyman comes in on the right wing. To the right wing corner, Labushkin will rim it. It goes to the blue line. Nurse kept it in to Kapanen. Left wing corner to Henrique. Tried to cycle it. It goes in behind the net. Comes right back to Adam Henrique. On the left wing to Hyman. He's in behind the Stars goal. He's up against the boards. Labushkin got a free puck to Marchment. Up in the air and out. Won't be hard enough for icing. 1-0 Stars. 4:49 to go here in the opening period. Wallman to Stetcher. Out of Wallman. Into the middle of Nugent Hopkins. They'll flip it into the Stars' end. Go after it in the left wing corner. Ceci got it across to Harley. Around the boards, but Stetcher had come down from the blue line. And it goes in behind the Dallas net. Cody Ceci, the former Oiler, off the right wing glass. Off a skate across on the left. And Blackwell got it out to the neutral zone. Stetcher for Kulak. To Stetcher to Arvidsson. Into the Stars' end. Arvidsson stopped up at top of the circle, lost it, and Beck will get it out. Penalty coming up to the Oilers when they touch it.
Arvidsson for high stick.
Yeah. With 4:01 to go here in the first. Stars will be on the power play when we come back. 1-0 Dallas leads from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Hey, Paul Brandt here. As a musician, I'm drawn to the sounds of this great province. Whether it's the wind blowing down the Rockies, the rustling of grass across the prairie, or the sweet sound of a Ford Super Duty, it's all music to my ears. Speaking of Super Duty, with heavy-duty performance that's built for getting the job done right, it's no wonder this truck has Albertans singing its praises. The 2024 Ford Super Duty is available now at your Alberta Ford dealer. Just head on in today and tell them PV sent you.
Heard of Uline? You know, the have-it-all in-stock, ready-to-deliver shipping and industrial supply specialists. The company that does things for you that are unheard of, like keeping 41,000 items in stock in our own warehouses. With customer service reps on the line to get you what you need when you need it 24/7, 365 every time. Maybe you heard it here first. Want to hear more? Visit uline.ca. ULINE, your shipping and industrial supply specialists.
Pizza 73, the official pizza of your Edmonton Oilers. Loyal to the oil, in Edmonton we trust. Rising to the top like a pizza crust. Got the flavors to play, yeah. Cooking on ice. Hunger happens, gotta score a slice. Let's go Oilers, E-Town unite. Ice District to Jasper, downtown to White. Wearing orange and blue, game on the street. Make the right call, Pizza 73. Let's go Oilers. 73, 73, 73. Pizza 73. All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Victor Arvidsson goes to the box for high sticking. First power play of the game for the Stars.
Dallas Stars power play is 13th in the league at 22.5%. The Oilers penalty killing did get touched up a little in the 5-4 win over Seattle, but it's gone up this year. It's 20th in the league at 76.7.
Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. 1-0 Stars, 4 minutes to go here in the opening period. Harley from the point, a shot, and a glove save made by Skinner, held onto it. He was able to find it through all the traffic.
Well, Miro Heiskanen had 25 points in his first 50 games. Harley's up to 45 points in the season after 47 last year. He's plus 55 last 2 seasons for Dallas. He's a heck of a player.
14th in defenseman scoring coming into tonight's action is Thomas Harley. Puck to the middle of the ice. Getting it all the way down.
Real good job scrapping there for Henrique right off the draw. Helped kill that ozone face-off win for Dallas.
Hintz into the Edmonton zone, right wing corner. Rantanen will get it back to the point to Harley. He'll go across to Robertson. He'll shoot it high and wide of the Edmonton net. And Connor Brown will get it out for the Oilers off the boards and down the ice.
Definitely Brown and Janmark do an excellent job in tandem. Kapanen's going to see power play time tonight for the second unit and penalty killing time.
Puck brought in on the right. Johnston lost it. Kapanen off the boards and out. Left side, Robertson back to center ice. And Harley to Hintz. Come into the Oilers zone. We're on the left to Robertson, back to the blue line. It goes to Harley. Now on the right, just off the stick of Rantanen. Now the right wing point to Harley. That was bouncing and it came out. 42 seconds to go in the Dallas power play. They lead the Oilers 1-0 here in the first. Cross-ice pass. Robertson, and he got it across. That shot goes way wide as Granlund let it go, or make that Hintz let it go. Puck back to the left wing point. Here's Harley, left wing to Robertson through the middle, broken up by Brown, and he'll come out. 1-on-1 with Harley. Joining the rush is Kulak. Pass across, and just missed the stick of Brett Kulak. May have hopped over it. Kulak recovers it on the right. He'll fire it across to Janmark. Janmark on the left wing in the Stars zone.
Good job killing that penalty.
Got it out to Ekholm. Now to Janmark. His shot, pad save, rebound. Oh! Ottinger got that with the left pad. That was an amazing save as the penalty expires.
Great kill, Edmonton.
0 for 1 are the Stars on the power play. Shot into the Star zone. Bissell over to Dumba. Minute 45 to go in the first. Puck kept in. Hyman trying to drive to the net. Put it off the outside of the goal. Bissell in the corner. Bumped by Hyman. Puck comes free near the top of the circle. And it's fired across. It's sent up the left wing by Granlund. That's going to go all the way down, and it will be an icing call against the Stars. Minute 24 to go here in the first. 1-0 Dallas lead.
So, right now, if you're Chris Knobloch and the coaching staff, or for that matter, the guys that aren't playing, like Connor and Leon, are likely in the room watching this right now. They're going to love what they're seeing. Like, their team's playing hard. This is a real good team they're playing. Edmonton's got a lot of jump. They're winning some puck battles. Unlucky break for the Dallas goal, a ricochet off the glass. But the Oilers have created a lot. They've had a good first period.
Face off to the left of Ottinger. Shots at 12-5 for the Oilers. Puck to the right wing point. Wasn't right. They'll do it again.
Derek Ryan's a 60% face-off man, and the Oilers have gone from 4th in the league to 12th. From the time in between Ryan came out of the lineup January 11th to when he returned last game.
Sent back to the blue line. Nurse off the left wing boards. Jones after it. It goes hit behind the net. Dumba got it to the left side to Ben. Ben clears it out. To Duchesne into the Oiler end on the right side. It's up near the right wing point. Wanted to play it low. Picked off by Nurse. Through the middle to Perry. Gains center, dumps it in. We're coming up to the last minute here of the first. 1-0 Stars lead. Sent off the glass. Stetcher trying to keep it in. That is jammed out to center. Ryan to Perry. That's offside against the Oilers.
And they're not going to give him a break on that call. We're going to have a D-zone face-off draw for Edmonton. Nope, maybe not.
Maybe center ice.
Center ice, which will allow Chris Knobloch to make a line change.
Johnston from Dodonov and Ben at 14:26, the only goal so far.
And again, I think Edmonton's had a good period.
Yes, they've played very well. Ottinger has made a couple of amazing stops. Nugent Hopkins taking the draw for Edmonton against Ben. Gets kicked to the Dallas line. And Ceci at center against the center ice is able to shoot it into the Oilers zone. Johnston to the left wing corner to Ben. Comes up top of the circle, lost it. Nugent Hopkins will get it out to Hyman. Hyman on the right wing. Shoot it in. Lindell has it now for the Stars. Lost it. Nugent Hopkins into the Dallas zone. Puck gets to the middle. The shot! That's saved by Ottinger. Off of Jeff Skinner. The rebound put towards the net. Just wide by Hyman. Good opportunity for Edmonton. Jeff Skinner came close. And it's dumped out to center ice. And to Donoff down the right wing. 5 seconds to go in the period. Pass to the middle. And then it's batted out by the glove of Matthias Ekholm. And the first period comes to a close. The Oilers are down by 1 after 20 minutes. But a lot of positives there. As Jake Ottinger, really the only reason this game is 1-0 for Dallas.
Yeah, Dallas got outplayed. The Oilers had they outshot the Stars 13-5. A-grade scoring in that opportunities in that period. 5-1 for Edmonton. But theirs was a breakaway with a guy that's a 28-goal scorer. Hyman had a partial break. I mean, he had the 54-goal season last year. Those were going in for him. But Ottinger fought that one off, and Ottinger was on his game. And as you mentioned, Cam, that's why we're not 1-1. I mean, that is about as well as you will play in a period and be behind after one. Lots to work with Edmonton if they keep up this work rate.
So that's where we sit through 20 minutes of play. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. Wyatt Johnston, the goal scorer, is 27th of the year from Donoff and Ben. That was at 14:26. That was it. Jake Ottinger was perfect with 14 saves in the first period for Dallas. Speaking of perfect, Bryn Griffiths, Rob Brown, they got the first intermission coming up, so don't go anywhere. 1-0 Stars after 20 from Rogers Place. Sport Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Play Alberta has hundreds of casino games right at your fingertips. Join thousands discovering why Fortune Coin is one of Alberta's most popular games. Fill your reels with golden coins. Multiply your prizes up to 6 times and turn good spins into legendary ones. Land the Fortune Coin symbol to win cash. Trigger the jackpot. Launch the free spins bonus and watch as the dragon takes over your screen. New players get 100 free spins only on playalberta.ca. Claim your offer today. If you gamble, use your game sense.
Businesses deserve the best protection against cyber threats. Alltech offers state-of-the-art IT and cybersecurity solutions to safeguard digital assets. The team of experts at Alltech are dedicated to providing the highest level of security, ensuring that data remains safe and operations are seamless. With Alltech, businesses can focus on growth while the rest is handled. From advanced threat detection to comprehensive data security, Alltech has it covered. Choose Alltech for reliable and effective cybersecurity. Visit alt-tech.ca now to learn more.
The intermission, brought to you by End of the Row Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
Lost it. Nugent Hopkins into the Dallas zone. Puck gets to the middle. The shot! That's saved by Ottinger. Off of Jeff Skinner. The rebound put towards the net. Just wide by Hyman.
And that's our Highlight Zone, brought to you by Century Casinos. All in, all games, all season. Century Casinos with 3 great locations in Edmonton, St. Albert, and right next door to the Edmonton International Airport. Welcome to the Winter Zone. Welcome to the first intermission. After 20 minutes to play, the Dallas Stars lead the Edmonton Oilers 1-0. Bryn Griffiths along with Rob Brown with you here in the intermission. Well, it was a pretty solid period for the Edmonton Oilers, Rob, I thought, anyway.
It was a great period for the Oilers. They came out right from the beginning. They pushed the play, created turnovers, kept plays alive in the offensive zone, peppered. Ottinger was shots, 14 in total in that period. There was only, and it's funny, I was going to say there's only one mistake for those, but it wasn't even a mistake. It was just a bad break, bad bounce for the Oilers, where the puck bounces off the boards and takes a big hop and goes in for a breakaway for Wyatt Johnston. That really was the Dallas Stars' only scoring chance. And as Bob said, you just went on the stick of the wrong player. Wyatt Johnston's an excellent young hockey player, having a great year. the Oilers had their looks. The Edmonton Oilers were very good. The Dallas Stars were very bad. But Jake Ottinger in net for the Dallas Stars was excellent.
Yeah, absolutely. Hyman and Brown with two great chances to get things rolling. They came out, in fact, through the opening 6 minutes, the Oilers didn't allow a shot on goal. They just played a very, very solid opening, beginning part of that period, which is something we talked about on the pregame show tonight.
Well, the Oilers have to work hard for their chances. They don't have a Connor or a Leon who are going to create grade A scoring chances. So the Oilers have to, by committee, work on turning pucks over, driving to the net, getting pucks on net, forcing turnovers. And they did all that and had some great looks. Janmark had two wonderful chances shorthanded. Ottinger had to make two big saves within 2 seconds of each other. Those a lot of the times find their way into the back of the net. Brown had a wide open chance. Hyman had a wide open chance. Hyman had another great chance near the end of the period. It was blocked in front. Dallas looked sloppy. Dallas looked slow. And Dallas had a lot of big mistakes. Very careless with the pucks. We talked before the game, puck management was going to be key in this game. Well, the Oilers were excellent with their puck management. The Stars weren't. But the great equalizer is goaltending. And in this first 20 minutes, Jake Ottinger shows you why he's one of the best in the world. And he keeps the Edmonton Oilers off the score sheet in a period. The Oilers are down on the score sheet, but they were the better team in the first 20 minutes.
Hey, let's break it down by special teams here. Oilers power play, 0 for 2 through that opening 20 minutes of play. First power play I thought was very good. The second one looked a little more sluggish. And then, of course, Dallas comes right back shortly thereafter. And I'm wondering, oh, man, 0-2 on the man advantage. Is that a bit of a momentum killer? But I thought the Oilers, after that Dallas goal, seemed to pick it up again.
Well, the Oilers did lose momentum on their power plays. They had a couple looks on their first one. They had 0 on their second one. Their second one was they got no traction on it at all. Had trouble getting the pucks in the zone. The puck was bouncing all over the place. They probably turned down 3 or 4 opportunities to shoot, and then eventually lost control of the puck on the offensive zone. And you're right. When you kill a penalty as a defending team, it gives you a boost. And the Dallas Stars got a little bit of a boost, got a little bit of energy out of their penalty killers. And the Oilers really lost the momentum. They had some great chances on their first one. The second one just looked sloppy. And give credit, though, for the Oilers' penalty killing, because the Dallas Stars had a chance to extend their lead with a power play late in the first period, and really they got no good looks. The Oilers did a fantastic job. I think Dallas had to regroup 3 or 4 times on their power play, which means the Oilers were doing a good job of getting in passing lanes and getting pucks out whenever they had the opportunity.
Hey, let's talk about Matthias Janmark and Connor Brown. That's the kind of PK that we kind of saw towards the end of last season when those guys were really in a groove and they were creating some offensive chances when they were shorthanded. That was a pretty good finish for them in that period, the two guys.
Well, it was. What Janmark and Brown have is speed and a ton of speed. And they jump into the play if they see there's a breakdown on the power play. And you know, most guys that are on the power play are offensive players that have an offensive thought process.
Yeah.
So there's usually, if there's a turnover, it doesn't always click right away. And as a defender, as a penalty killer, you can catch them. And a great example was late in the power play, it was more or less a 1-on-2. And Kulak saw that he had a little more energy than Rantanen, and he just busted all the way to the net. He beat the 2 Dallas forwards coming back checking, and just unfortunate the Brown pass bounced on him, or he would have had a breakaway. He was by himself in front of the net. That was just reading the situation. Kulak read, all right, I'm going to beat my guy up the ice, put his head down, went as fast as he could, and he did beat the Dallas Star guys there. So it was a lot of good things. A lot. Normally when you're sitting in your home dressing room after 20 minutes down a goal,
right,
the thought process or the mood isn't happy. But I think right now the Oilers are feeling pretty good about the way they played in that first 20 minutes and just feel a little probably they have an undeserved score on the scoreboard. They felt they played better than that scores, and they did. Now they just have to come out in the second period. The thing you usually see, though, if one team gets dominated, and the Dallas Stars got dominated in that first 20 minutes, they will be better in the second period.
Right.
So the Edmonton Oilers are going to have to be better as well.
So if you're Chris Knobloch, you just say, hey, let's just keep rolling with what we did in the first period. We'll get our chances and let's capitalize.
He will. He'll have a couple things that he'll point out. He will throw out the fact that Dallas is one of the best teams in the league, and they were terrible in the first 20 minutes, so expect more from them. I think that's the one thing. Also, on the goal that was scored, it was a fortunate bounce for the Stars, but Wyatt Johnson was the only one that read it. So the Oilers defensively have to see if the puck is bouncing, you still have to take away the good ice. And the good ice is where Wyatt Johnson went, and he got the breakaway on it. So that was a bit of a mental mistake. So that's something they'll want to clean up here in the second 40 minutes.
For the most part, though, did you see a lot of turnovers? There were some. Both teams did it. But...
Well, the Oilers were good. The Dallas Stars were terrible. They turned the puck over time and time again. They turned the puck over. There's probably 4 times the Dallas Stars got to the red line and were going to dump it in, and they turned the puck over at the red line, which created chances going the other way. Dallas was not good. The Edmonton Oilers, that was an excellent 20 minutes of hockey by them that just, they weren't rewarded for their play. So hopefully here in the second and the third periods, the Oilers will be rewarded for good opportunities, because in the first 20 minutes they didn't.
Shots on goal in the opening 20 minutes favored the Oilers 14-5. We'll find out what's coming up in the second period. Rob, thanks. We'll talk to you in the second intermission. We're going to take a break. At the intermission is brought to you by End of the Row Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring. This is your Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Do you have tickets to an upcoming event at Rogers Place that you can't attend? Donate your tickets to the Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation Seats for Kids program, presented by Eagle Builders. Seats for Kids provides unused game tickets for charities, allowing children and families to enjoy hockey at Rogers Place. And for many, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. To be a part of the Seats for Kids program presented by Eagle Builders, please email edmonton@kidsupfront.com. That's edmonton@kidsupfront.com.
Help turn off hesitation, turn off doubt, turn off fears. The YMCA is a charity that helps people turn off whatever's holding them back so they can let their potential shine. With your support, you can help us turn on confidence, connections, and possibilities. Whether it's supporting families, building life skills, or fostering well-being, the YMCA offers a wide range of programs that empower people to shine their brightest. Visit our website to see how you can help today.
Hey, Paul Brandt here. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm proud to call myself an Albertan. You know, after years of touring this great province in my Ford F-150, I've learned the value of driving a tough, capable, smart truck. Whether you're working for the weekend or long-hauling it like I am, there's an F-150 for every Albertan, with plenty of options to choose from, like available Pro Power on board. So if you're looking for a new truck, stop by your Alberta Ford dealer and tell them PB sent you.
Global News, I'm Thomas Dias. Environment Canada has issued a snowfall warning with 10 to 20 centimeters expected by tomorrow night, with some areas possibly dealing with as much as 30 centimeters. Drivers are being warned to expect deteriorating travel conditions, especially on the highway. And when it comes to vehicles, U.S. President Donald Trump says he's placing 25% tariffs on auto imports as of April 2nd, with the White House saying the move will foster domestic manufacturing. Earlier today on the campaign trail, Liberal leader Mark Carney pledged $2 billion in a strategic response fund to protect manufacturing jobs and a plan to build more auto parts in Canada. And earlier today, Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre looked to earn the support of seniors by pledging to allow working seniors to earn up to $34,000 tax-free, an increase of $10,000 from the current level. Poilievre also promised to raise the age for using RRSPs by 2 years and keep the retirement age at 65 for old age security, guaranteed income, and CPP. News on demand at 880ched.com.
Today you can score at A&W. Enjoy a juicy grass-fed beef mama burger and fries for only $5. Available in-store or on the A&W mobile app at participating locations in OilCountry. This fantastic deal is available all day today at A&W.
Proudly headquartered in OilCountry, Capital Power is delivering reliable and affordable power today while building clean power systems for tomorrow. Creating the balanced energy solutions communities across Alberta and North America can depend on. Visit capitalpower.com to learn how they are powering change by changing power. Be part of their energy and join Capital Power as we all cheer on our Edmonton Oilers on their quest to win it all.
When was the last time your electricity and natural gas provider made you feel like this? Low rates, no strings attached, year-round perks, and local energy experts who always have your back with Encore by Epcor. Find that carefree energy feeling at encore.epcor.com/carefree.
Customers are free to purchase natural gas or electricity services from a retailer of their choice. For a list of retailers, visit ucahelps.alberta.ca or call 310-4822 toll-free.
Today, you can score at A&W. Enjoy a juicy grass-fed beef mama burger and fries for only $5. Available in-store or on the A&W mobile app at participating locations in Oil Country. This fantastic deal is available all day today at A&W.
At the intermission, brought to you by End of the Roll Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
Bring Griffiths back live at Rogers Place after 20 minutes of play. It is the Dallas Stars with a 1-0 lead on the Edmonton Oilers. What's going on around the rest of the league? Well, let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard, which is brought to you by Pizza 73, the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. Final scores. Big win for the Vancouver Canucks tonight, coming up with a 5-2 victory over the Islanders on Long Island. Kiefer Sherwood with 2 goals and 1 assist in that one. Thatcher Demko making 26 saves. Vancouver now 3 points out of that final wildcard spot in the West. And the St. Louis Blues have played one more game, but hey, they just got to keep winning. It's pretty simple for the Vancouver Canucks. They also leapfrog over the Calgary Flames tonight as well. Elsewhere in Chicago, it was the visitors that pretty much had their way with the Blackhawks. 5-3 for the New Jersey Devils. Luke Hughes with 3 assists. Dawson Mercer with 1 goal and 1 helper. And Jacob Markstrom picks up the win, making 21 saves on the evening. Only other game is in Anaheim tonight. They are playing early in the second period, and the Ducks with a 1-0 lead on the visiting Boston Bruins. Bakersfield in the American Hockey League, the Condors are taking on Colorado tonight against the Eagles. That one right now is late in the second period. It is tied at 1. Olivier Rodrigue in goal for Bakersfield. Cameron Wright getting the only goal there for Bakersfield. And don't forget, the Edmonton Oil Kings kick off their first-round playoff series in Prince Albert coming up on Friday night. The out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by Pizza 73, the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. The second period, it feels like it should be the third, but it's the second period, is coming up next. At the intermission is brought to you by End of the Roll Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring. This is your Four Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
At the intermission has been brought to you by End of the Roll Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring. OilCountry, the ultimate Oilers watch party, happens all season long. Attend Molson Canadian Oilers game day live throughout the season for your chance to win 2025-26 Edmonton Oilers season seats. Be there for the next game day live flight night for your chance to win a trip for 2 to watch the Oilers play in San Jose. Join them March 27th at JT's Bar and Grill. For the full event schedule and to RSVP to the ultimate Oilers watch party, visit OilersGameDayLive.com.
RS Breakers and Controls, Canada's leader in new, used, tested, and obsolete circuit breakers, MCC buckets, bus plugs, and switches. They have everything you need to maintain your aging electrical infrastructure, ensuring it operates as good as new. Their 24/7 emergency response gets you back up and running quickly, saving valuable time and money. Minimal generators or modifications needed, and like-for-like replacements mean no special inspections. Don't replace, repair your legacy equipment with RS. Visit rsbreakers.com.
Chemco is more than just a trusted local name. Chemco has been building industry across Canada for more than 60 years. From engineering through to commissioning, construction, maintenance, and beyond, Chemco's multidiscipline approach stands firmly on the belief that Chemco cares. It's not just what they do, it's how they do it. Visit Chemco.com and discover how they can support your project today. Chemco, proud fans of the Edmonton Oilers, serving and supporting communities across Canada for over 60 years.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app. This is the Oilers Radio Network.
1-0. Stars lead. The Oilers are getting ready for the second period of play. Oilers 50-50 presented by Rogers. Back with life-changing jackpots. Tonight's Oilers 50-50. It's sitting at $439,000 and climbing. Our next lucky winner could be you. Get your tickets now. EdmontonOilers.com/50-50. Puck dropped. We're underway here in the second period as Marchment lifts the stick of Wallman. It goes into the Oiler end. Down the left wing. The shot by Duchesne. It goes off the shoulder of Skinner and way behind the play. In front of the Dallas bench.
Is that Hyman?
Yeah, Zach Hyman went down hard. He got tied up with Marchment.
Boy, Zach's had some tough moments this year.
So Marchment and Hyman got tied up right in front of the Dallas bench. That was while the puck was deep in the Oilers zone, and Hyman's going to walk down the tunnel. 13 seconds gone here in the second. They both went to the boards, and his leg got caught underneath Marchment's leg as they both went down to the ice. Face off to the right for Stuart Skinner. Puck to the blue line. Lindell on the left comes out to Marchment. The shot. Good save by Stuart Skinner.
Henrique got slashed right off the draw. The identical call that was made in the first period, an incidental stick. And Edmonton got called against. Now, the Oilers had 2 power plays in the first. Dallas had 1. And it was right off the draw. It clipped up and got Henrique, and they missed it. And that bought them some time and space here.
Duchesne out of the face-off circle. And comes Granlund. Take the draw against Henrique. Puck back to the blue line. A shot doesn't get through. As that one went to the middle and went right off of Bouchard. And Duchesne has it on the left wing, up near the left wing point. Play it low. Bouchard is laboring out of the right corner. Granlund centering pass, the rebound. Oh, Skinner somehow got a piece of it coming across. Puck back to the left wing point. Lindell to the left side, out to Marchment and right to Bouchard. It doesn't get out. A backhand by Marchment. The save by Skinner. He'll hold on and Bouchard can get to the bench.
You won't believe this. Hyman's already back.
Oh. Well, now he's out on the ice.
He looks like he's going to be good to go here.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's good because it didn't look good.
And the Oilers survived just a real challenging shift.
Oh. Well, Bouchard got hit with a shot. That
you know, Brad Holland no longer works for this organization, but when Mason Marchment, right before he popped, he said he was going to pop in Florida. He said, stop, he's coming. Brad's, I think, recently just joined Pittsburgh.
Now Podkolzin into the star zone. Got it to the right wing corner to Arvidsson. Back to the blue line to Kulak. To the right wing corner, Podkolzin. Out to Kulak. He'll go towards the net. The shot and the save by Ottinger from the angle. Robertson will get it out. Nugent Hopkins to Nurse in his own end for the Oilers.
And Ottinger's had a real good start here.
Puck sent up to the blue line. Doesn't get out. Rantanen. Cross on the left to Harley. Behind the net to Robertson. Robertson trying to hold off Nurse. Then gets his stick lifted. Gets to the top of the circle. And Podkolzin will get it out of the zone.
Dallas has picked it up here to start the second period. Peter DeBoer knows he dodged a bullet in that period.
Through the middle, hints over the line to Robertson to the high slot. His shot, that's off of Connor Brown. It doesn't get through, and Jeff Skinner comes up the left wing. Only got it to the blue line. Goes back into Edmonton territory. Stars are offside. They had to tag up. Kulak will get it out up the right wing for Janmark. Into the Dallas zone, goes to the right wing corner. It's 1-0 Stars. We're 2:10 into the second period. Ben will get it out. He was looking for it on off, but Wallman got a hold of it, and that's offside against the Stars. Wyatt Johnston, the goal scorer in the first period for Dallas.
Wyatt Johnson was coached by Paul Coffey for 4 years in his developmental hockey, but at the time that he was drafted, Paul Coffey was serving as an Oilers development coach until roughly the spring of 2019, and then resurfaced with the organization in 22 as a advisor to Edmonton Oilers owner Darryl Cates. Was not with Edmonton during the time that Dallas found Wyatt Johnson, a year in which there was no hockey in the OHL, by the way, that 2021 season.
Back into the Star zone. Bischel around the boards on the left to Johnston, and then just off of Derek Ryan into the Edmonton bench.
You'd recall that there was WHL hockey because you and me were the only media.
We're the only people there.
We're the only guys there that saw the Edmonton Oil Kings. I think we saw 8 of there was 12 home games for the Oil Kings, and we saw 8 where there was no conflicts with our Oilers coverage, so they snuck us in. There was a lot of that going on during the January, February, March of 21. Watch Dylan Gunther light it up. I think the Oil Kings, that might have been Edmonton's best bet to have won the Royal Cup, maybe more so than 21-22 when they had to trade some assets away to go for it.
Won a WHL championship in 22.
But had a deeper team in 2021.
It's along the boards now inside the Edmonton end, and we get a whistle.
It's a well-coached team. Peter DeBoer's had, lots of kicks at this, lots of stints. Coached in Kitchener in the OHL for a while. I remember going there for the Golden Bears.
Where, to Kitchener?
Yeah, when the Nationals were there.
I did a game in Kitchener. Great rink.
Yes.
Puck from the right point. That's shot by Dumba. Sails wide, and it's out to center ice. Back inside his own blue line for the Stars. Over to Dumba. Up the right wing, and Beck's able to poke it to the left wing corner of the Edmonton zone. He goes after it, spins around with Kulak. Blackwell's trying to dig out a loose puck. Blackwell along the boards with Janmark. His pass to the point. It's taken away by Jeff Skinner. He'll come into the Star zone. Goes to the right corner. Goes in behind the net. It goes right to Ottinger. He'll cover it. 3 minutes and 28 seconds gone here in the second. 1-0 Dallas leads.
Well, I've known about Bichelle for a while, and he was coming. He is a hulking figure on the ice. And Jeff Skinner tried to slingshot himself past Bichelle, and Bichelle was able to get his massive frame to angle him off. Zach Hyman's back on the ice. I'd say the Oilers dodged a bullet there. That could have been ugly.
Face off to the left of Ottinger. And the puck to the right wing point. Wallman into the corner. Henrique centering pass. And that's off. A stick goes behind the goal. Back to the left wing point. Nurse, left side. Kapanen out to Henrique. The shot. Ottinger, the save. And it's flipped up and out by Marchment.
Good net front there from Zach Hyman as well. That was a heck of a stop from Jake Ottinger.
Nurse on the right to Wallman. Across to Nurse. It misses. Duchesne has it for the Stars to the line. The shot by Ceci. Steered aside by Skinner. And the puck in the corner. Granlund on the right wing for the Stars. To Duchesne, it goes off his stick. Kapanen comes the other way. Kapanen into the Star zone. Will fire it across. It's set in front. What a save by Ottinger. As that centering pass from Henrique goes off the pad of Ottinger. At center ice, it's Kapanen into the Star zone. Left wing for Hyman, driving towards the net, off the outside of the goal. Kapanen to the left point, Ekholm shot, and that hit traffic, didn't get through. Ceci trying to clear it for Dallas, and he does. Bouchard through the middle to Podkolzin, and he'll shoot it in. 1-0 Stars. We're here in the second period. It's about 5 minutes gone. It's cleared out. It was off the glove of Ekholm, but to Robertson. Now in over the line on the left, Rantanen. Got it in front of the net. Scores Robertson. Over on the right side on the backhand. Makes it 2-0 Dallas.
Oh, another kind of broken play that goes to one of their top players. And Hintz kept it alive, and then Robertson sweeps one home. Jason Robertson, who's in the third year of a 4-year deal at $7.75 million. has now broken the 30-goal plateau for the third time in his career. 41, 46, 29, and 30 now this season. So their big dogs have finished in this game.
5:01 time of the goal. As Jason Robertson makes it 2-0 for the Stars. Kulak up the left wing to Jones. He'll direct it in. Ottinger to Harley. The right wing, but it goes off of Corey Perry. Puck to the left wing point. Kulak had come in. The puck got by him. Down the right side. Puck brought in on the right wing to Donov. Shot, and that goes wide. Into the slot. Johnston turns to shoot it. Glances off of Kulak into the left wing corner. Ben up against the boards. Gave it to Johnston. To the point. Harley on the left to Johnston. To Harley. Shot and a save made by Skinner. Traffic in front of the Edmonton net. And Jones finds an errant pass. Comes up the left wing for Edmonton. Into the Stars' end. He might drive towards the net. He went to pass it in front. That's broken up by Harley. 2-0 Dallas, 6 minutes gone here in the second period.
Max Jones realized he was going against the forward and sold him on a stop and go there. Kind of froze him.
Down the right wing, the shot and the save made by Ottinger as Wallman jumped up into the play and got that shot away off the right wing. We're going to take a break. We've played 6 minutes, 10 seconds of the second period. 2-0 Stars lead the Edmonton Oilers. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers, NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Hey, Edmonton. Big moves need big talent, and AMJ is your go-to partner. For all local residential and commercial relocations, AMJ delivers a smooth, stress-free experience. AMJ, your team for every move. Contact your local branch today.
Our people, our team. It's what business owners almost always say is their most important resource. But strong businesses don't just find great people. They make sure their teams stay healthy, engaged, and performing at their best. A benefits plan from Alberta Blue Cross is more than just drug and dental. They support the whole person with flexible coverage levels that fit the size and circumstance of your business. Find a plan that gets results at ab.bluecross.ca.
From the biggest stadiums to the coziest holes in the wall. From house parties to porch hangs to pride celebrations. From your favorite fuzz shop to your local Indian spot. From noodle bars to sports bars to salsa bars. There's a Molson with your name on it. Canadian Ultra XL. Molson. Everyone in. Must be legal drinking age.
Hey, Edmonton. Big moves need big talent, and AMJ is your go-to partner. For all local residential and commercial relocations, AMJ delivers a smooth, stress-free experience. AMJ, your team for every move. Contact your local branch today.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. 2-0 Stars lead. Wyatt Johnston in the first. Jason Robertson here in the second. Face off to the left of Jake Ottinger. Henrique taking a draw for the Oilers. Way up against Beck. Puck goes to Dumba, goes in behind his net for the Stars. Right wing to Blackwell. Up the right wing side to Steele. Poke the puck into the Edmonton zone. In the corner as they battle for it. Nurse swung it around to the right. Henrique, who had Steele on him. Has it off the right side. Steele still in front of him. Cross to Hyman, now into the middle for Wallman to get to center ice. Shoot it into the right wing corner. Hyman after it, and it's on the end boards. Stumble rim it for Dallas. The right wing to Steele, could only get it to center. Matthias Ekholm will turn it on the left. Up the left wing to Hyman. He'll shoot it into Dallas territory. Bischel up against the boards. Rims it on the right wing. That won't get out. It's on the left point, and it's Ekholm will fire it across. Bouchard shot kicked out by Ottinger. Booted it out with the right pad. It's in behind the net. Dumba on the right wing. Bischel will get the puck out. Bouchard loops back into his own end. 2-0 Stars here in the second. To Arvidsson and Nugent Hopkins in over the line for Ekholm. His shot off his stick goes to Nugent Hopkins into the right corner. Now to Bouchard. He shot it and it hit his skate. And up the right wing to center ice. Marchment got it out. To Duchesne, to Marchment in the Edmonton zone. To the right wing corner. Knocked down by Ekholm. Behind the Edmonton goal. And up the right wing for Bouchard. Will get it to center ice. To Arvidsson, comes into the Stars' end, right corner from the angle, put it towards the net. It's off the left wing boards. Kulak will shoot it, saved by Ottinger, and he's going to cover it. And as we have played 8 minutes, 3 seconds of the second, it's 2-0 Dallas.
Again, Dallas out shooting Edmonton, or the Oilers are out shooting Dallas 20-12 this game. Bouchard got a real good look. Blockered away by Ottinger. Unfortunately, the Oilers didn't have any net front there. And the two guys that have scored for Dallas might be their two best offensive players.
Puck along the left wing boards inside the Dallas zone. Chopped up the right side for Rantanen. Just got it to center ice. Janmark for the Oilers. Into the Stars' end on the right. Off the right wing glass. Comes back to him, goes to the right wing corner. His centering pass through the crease, back to the left wing point. Kulak into the corner to Janmark. Tried to redirect it. Lindell up the boards to Rantanen, but away from the play. The stick came up on Jeff Skinner. I think there's a high sticking call coming to the Dallas Stars. That was well away from the play.
Dallas penalty number 21, 2 minutes, high sticking.
All right.
Well, if you're Edmonton here, you got to get one.
Robertson to the box.
Got him right in the mouth.
Yeah. I don't think he had any idea Jeff Skinner was right there.
Nope.
Well, the Oilers get a chance to the man advantage. It's brought to you by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com. Face off to the right of Ottinger. Nugent Hopkins takes the draw. It goes to Arvidsson. Now to the point for Bouchard. He'll throw it across to Arvidsson, but swept out by Lindell. Go all the way down the ice. Bouchard in behind the Edmonton net. Bouchard out through the middle of the ice. His long pass on the right, off the stick of Hyman. He'll go after it in the Dallas end. Goes to the end boards. Puck comes free, and it's fired out by Labushkin.
Lindell's an excellent two-way defender, and he got a little bit of inside positioning on Zach Hyman. Hyman couldn't quite pick up the puck cleanly on a long stretch pass from Bouchard.
Arvidsson to Hyman. Will wire it in. Just to the left wing corner. Skinner in there, so is Nugent Hopkins. It goes to Jeff Skinner. His pass in front of the net is blocked. To Nugent Hopkins, left wing, to the left wing point. Arvidsson to Bouchard, now to Nugent Hopkins. Over to Bouchard. He's in the middle. Right wing. Arvidsson pulls to the middle. A shot. It hits Ottinger. Puck goes into the corner on the right side. Skinner back to the blue line to Arvidsson. Now to Jeff Skinner. On the right wing to the point for Arvidsson. To Bouchard across the line to the left point. Nugent Hopkins to Bouchard. Into the slot for Skinner, right wing. Arvidsson. It's shot off the shoulder of Ottinger and out of play.
Created a couple pretty good looks there. They are really assertive, Dallas, and they're a good penalty killing team. Number one in the NHL, that's a given. But they are attacking Nugent Hopkins and Bouchard, trying to take time and space away from them, which totally makes sense because they're catching a break. Because there's no 97 and no 29 tonight.
35 seconds left to go in the man advantage. 2-0 Stars lead. We're almost halfway through the game. 10:03 to go here in the second period. Face off to the left of Ottinger. Henrique wins the draw. To Ekholm, right wing to Adam Henrique. Into the corner, comes out to Ekholm. The shot and the save made by Ottinger after he got the pass from Kapanen. And Ottinger made sure there was no rebound.
And unfortunately, Corey Perry got pitchforked out of there, angled off by former leader Cody Ceci. Because Ekholm can shoot the puck.
Face Face-off to the right of Ottinger. Gets to the top of the circles, and CC will shoot it down the ice. Ekholm with it in behind the Edmonton net, now through the middle. Comes up towards the left wing, drops it back to Henrique, who get it across to Kapanen. Kapanen makes a couple of moves in over the Dallas line, now going towards the net. He pushed it towards the goal, and is saved by Ottinger. He covers it.
And that's what you see sometimes from Kasperi Kapanen in practice. And you wonder what would happen if, and he's moved around a bit in the Oilers lineup, but we have to be practical. I mean, the guy was claimed on waivers. He has scored 20 goals in the NHL, but he's got skill. And he can also skate. He's got a drivetrain. He's got some explosiveness. That was a one-man rush.
Penalty over in 3 seconds. Face off to the left of Ottinger. It's 2-0 Stars. Puck back to the point. Ekholm over to Nurse. Nurse, his shot misses on the short side. Penalty done. It's poked up the left wing to Robertson. He's out of the box and over the line. The shot scores. Robertson goes 5-hole. It's 3-0 Stars.
You needed that one there. You needed a stop there. 2-on-1, Robertson, he's a goal scorer. That's 2 in the game, 31 on the season for him. Of course, he got a hat trick last year at Edmonton during the playoff series in game number 3.
So second of the night, 31st of the year for Robertson. 10:42, time of the goal. Right after the Stars kill off the penalty to Robertson. He gets out there and makes it 3-0. Jones will deflect it in. Ottinger got it to the corner. And up the right wing, Granlund will get it out. It bounces into the Edmonton end. Duchesne was offside. And Pot Coles into center ice. To Jones, back to Wallman. Wallman into Dallas territory on the right. Put it in behind the net. Around the boards by Dumba. Got it out to center ice to Marchment. One touches it. Gave it to Duchesne. A shot. And that's off the stick of Nurse. And it'll go out of play. 8:35 to go in the second period. 3-0. Stars lead the Oilers. We'll take a break from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Fountain Tire, our focus is taking care of your vehicle. Your focus? Saving up to 25% off select tires. Plus, getting up to a $120 mail-in rebate on a set of 4 select tires until April 26th. So we both win. Fountain Tire, we're on this road together.
Hey folks, Paul Brandt here. I love being an Albertan, and I love Ford trucks. And I know that like hard-working Albertans across this great province, there's a Ford truck for everyone. Like Super Duty. It's what I like to call a workhorse. A truck built for heavy-duty performance and getting the job done. Now that's a truck to live and work by. So whatever you're working on, you'll know that the 2024 Ford Super Duty's got the goods. Get yours today at your Alberta Ford dealer. Just tell them PB sent you.
End of the Row Flooring Centers is not only Canadian owned and operated, but we've been your go-to flooring center since 1986. The reason is simple. We make your flooring project easier. Rather than a tiny sample, upload a photo of your room at endoftheroll.com and instantly see what your dream flooring looks like in your house. Thousands of styles just clicks away. End of the Roll Flooring Centers. We've been flooring Canadians for 4 decades. Visit endoftheroll.com.
12870 St. Albert Trail and now open at 580 Parsons Road Southwest.
At Fountain Tire, our focus is taking care of your vehicle. Your focus? Saving up to 25% off select tires. Plus, getting up to a $120 mail-in rebate on a set of 4 select tires until April 26th. So we both win. Fountain Tire, we're on this road together.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Cal Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We are here in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling. Home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. 3-0 Stars lead. 8:35 to go in the second period.
Edmonton's outshot Dallas 23-13. A-grade scoring opportunities by my count are 6-4 for Edmonton in this game. But Ottinger has been locked in.
Draw in the Edmonton zone. Johnston lost it at the top of the circles and out through center ice. Janmark to Jeff Skinner to Janmark into the Dallas end. Now Bissell got the puck up the boards, just out. Shot it in. Dumba got it out. Right wing for Dadonov and dump the puck. Skinner will rim it. Puck goes to the left side. Shot towards the net by Ben. Off an Oiler and wide. Janmark can get it to center ice. It goes right to Robertson. Come into the Edmonton end. Got it down the left wing. Wrapped in front of the net by Dadonov. Got into the slot. Skinner can get it out through the middle. Give it to Stetcher at center ice. So wire that into Dallas territory. Puck in the left wing corner. Brown's pass goes through the slot. Goes all the way down the ice. Stuart Skinner had to play it. So behind the net. Kulak up the left to Nugent Hopkins. Now across in the right wing for Victor Arvidsson. Swing it across to Ekholm up the left wing off the stick of Podkolzin and in. And Lindell on the end boards. It's in behind the Dallas net. Ceci trying to get it up the right wing. That won't get out. Arvidsson to the middle of the ice, just off a star stick, and it was Hintz to make sure that it cleared the zone. Nugent Hopkins into a zone in, over to Ekholm, gets hit on the play, passed in front, the shot, save made by Skinner, as that was fed right in front of the net, and the opportunity there for Robertson, and he got dumped into the Edmonton goal. Robertson tried to go 5-hole. He was looking for the hat-trick goal here in this second period.
That puck was loose behind Stuart Skinner. Brett Kulak finished him off.
3-0 Dallas. 6:58 to go in this second. Face off to the left of Stuart Skinner. Sent up the left wing and out by Wallman. The icing against Edmonton. We'll do it again. Oilers will play in Seattle tomorrow. Oil Kings start the first round series with Prince Albert. Friday, Saturday in Prince Albert. Tuesday, Wednesday back here at Rogers Place.
When Edmonton signed Zach Hyman, 142 goals in his first 300 games, he'll take that.
You got that right. Face off to the right of Stuart Skinner. Goes to Bouchard. Will get it high in the air now. Bounces right at center ice. It's over to the left wing, and Duchesne can bring the puck in to Marchment on the right side, just inside the Edmonton blue line, pinned up against boards by Henrique. Goes off of Marchment to the corner. Marchment goes behind the Edmonton goal, over to the left wing. Pass back to the point, but it's going to be a slashing call against Bouchard.
Well, Marchment draws more calls. I mean, he gave him a stick a little bit, but Marchment made sure everybody in the arena saw. And Garrett Rank's going to put Bouchard in the box.
The second power play of the game for the Stars. Are 0-for-1 with a man advantage. Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Face off to the right of Stuart Skinner. And the puck to the blue line, and the shot deflected wide as Harley let it go. That hit traffic in front of the net, cleared out and down the ice by Stetcher. Harley out from behind his net. Up the left wing, cuts to the middle at center, throws it back to Johnston. He lost it. That went off his stick. Brown's going to drive to the front, and the save made by Ottinger. Harley to Hintz. Hintz at the Edmonton blue line will flip it in. Goes off the end boards. Hintz on the left wing. Now it comes in front to Rantanen, the shot, and a glove save made by Skinner. Mikko Rantanen had some room and time in that slot area.
Excellent stop from Stuart Skinner.
close the gap. Minute 18 to go in the penalty to Bouchard. 3-0 Stars. We got 5:45 to go in the second period. Kicked back to the point. Nope, they didn't like it. They'll do it again. Duchesne against Henrique in the face-off circle. Kulak in behind the net. Wraps it up to the blue line where that was kept in. Ben on the left wing. Give it to Hintz. Goes back to the point, but off a stick. Comes out. At his own blue line. Harley on the right to Marchment. Stood up by Ekholm. Loose puck goes to Granlund. The left wing to Ben. Comes into the Oiler end. Lost it. Nugent Hopkins out with it. Now to Henrique. Henrique will shovel it all the way down the ice. The right side was Harley. Up the back to Duchesne into the Oilers zone. Left wing corner to Granlund. Granlund centering pass off of Podkolzin right to Kapanen. Kapanen down the right side and over the Dallas line. Cross ice pass. Just missed. Nurse with it. Penalty over in 18 seconds. 3-0 Stars in the second. And
got another penalty on Edmonton here.
Yeah, Robertson got dumped at the blue line, and Nurse is going to go to the box. It'll be a 5-on-3 for 13 seconds worth.
I'm going to assume Henrique's out to take the draw here, or Nugent Hopkins.
Faceoff will be in the Oilers zone.
They made it count.
Interference to call to Nurse. Faceoff will be to the right of Stuart Skinner. Oh, and the puck gets into skates, comes across the pass to Robertson, just broken up by Echo. Back to the blue line, it's in front, scores. Robertson redirected it in front of the net, and he gets the hat-trick goal and makes it 4-0 for Dallas.
That's a natural hat-trick, hard pass from Harley. The Oilers unlucky as Ekholm broke his stick, and really it was a 5-on-2.5.
32 on the air for Robertson. 15:30 time of the goal.
And Edmonton's still short-handed.
Still short-handed, exactly. It was killed on the scored on the 5-on-3. But a perfect redirection by Jason Robertson. Scores 3 goals in 10 minutes and 29 seconds. And it's 4-0 Dallas here at Rogers Place.
I mean, the shots were 14-6 Edmonton at first, just couldn't score.
Podkolzin into the Stars zone. On the right side is shot and the save made by Ottinger as Edmonton gets a chance short-handed.
That was offside by a mile.
Hintz to Rantanen. And the Stars are called for offside. Minute 36 left to go in the penalty to Nurse. Harley picking up the assist on the goal by Roberts. The last one. Harley back at his own blue line. Forced back by Brown. It's across to Johnston. Into the Edmonton zone. To Rantanen to the right wing corner to Johnston. It's near the top of the circle. Hintz can go cross ice with it. And it's fed in front by Robertson, but nobody there for the Stars. And the puck cleared out and down the ice. From behind his net. Harley drops it back to Don off. We'll make that Johnston on the left. Puck into Robertson to Johnston. Now to Robertson. Comes in front of the goal, and Wallman with the clear, and it hits Rantanen. It stays in. Harley on the left to Robertson. Across to Rantanen. It's shot just off an Edmonton stick. Hit Pod Coles, and it went wide. Harley's got it on the left wing point. Into the left wing corner. Granlund's pass across to Robertson. Save made by Skinner. Johnston, right corner for Rantanen. To Granlund on the right wing point. Right side to Rantanen. His saucer pass to the middle, and that's broken up by Wallman. He'll get it down the ice. Harley will go in behind his net for the Stars. Up the right wing to Duchesne. Into the Edmonton zone. That's poked free. And coming the other way is Arvidsson. Dumba trying to catch him, and a poke check made by Ottinger as Dumba was tying up Arvidsson.
Great work by Dumba on the backtrack and support.
Penalty over. Dallas 1 for 3 on the power play. Bouchard in his own end. Comes up to Henrique. Cross on the right to Arvidsson, to Bouchard, to the right wing, and the Edmonton Oilers trying to keep it in. They do. Arvidsson. Cross to the left wing point. Bouchard is shot, blocked. That hits Steele. Goes up in the air and out of play. We're going to take a break. 2:12 to go in the second. 4-0. Stars lead the Oilers from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Oil Country, you never miss an Oilers game. Join your fellow fans at Molson Canadian Oil Country headquarter locations every game day. Visit oilcountryhq.com to find out where you can enjoy the game next with a pint of Molson Canadian, the official beer sponsor of the Edmonton Oilers.
Live sky high with remarkable units for rent and for sale at Sky Signature Suites. Currently offering amazing incentives on 1- and 2-bedroom rentals featuring designer finishes, resort-like amenities, and breathtaking views. All of this and more within the heart of Ice District, Edmonton's best address for shopping, dining, entertainment, and fun. Visit SkySignatureSuites.com and make your home high above the ordinary.
Rogers is Canada's largest and most reliable 5G network. We're made for Oilers fans. You can stream Leon scoring in Leduc. Watch Tide tie things up in Tofield. Or check out Connor doing Connor things in Kalmar. And even watch Stewart steal the show while you're in Sedalia. Try saying that 3 times fast. Rogers, proud partner and fan of your Edmonton Oilers.
Oil Country, you never miss an Oilers game. Join your fellow fans at Molson Canadian Oil Country headquarter locations every game day. Visit oilcountryhq.com to find out where you can enjoy the game next with a pint of Molson Canadian, the official beer sponsor of the Edmonton Oilers.
All games, all seasons. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer, we're here in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home no payments, no interest for 1 year. 4-0, Stars lead the Oilers. Jason Robertson has a natural hat trick in this game, in this second period. Rope Hintz has 3 assists in this period.
Thomas Harley's got 2 assists and is +3 in this game.
Having a day. Puck on the right wing point. Ekholm with a shot. And that's a glove save by Ottinger. Saw that all the way. And Ottinger hasn't had to be as stellar as he was in the first period, but he was stellar in the first period.
The effort was there early from Ebb, and I think the effort's been there all game. Just unfortunately, the execution wasn't. Lost a bit of momentum on their second and third power plays. Worked hard. Playing one of the top 5 goalies in the league, and he's tough to beat.
Donoff off the right wing got it out.
He also got outplayed by the guy on the other end last year in the playoffs, which nobody saw happen.
Ben in his own end, or in the Oiler end, to the point, where that was kept in by Lindell, and up the right wing, Bouchard will wheel it out. He'll come into the Star zone, across to Jeff Skinner. His shot, and that one goes off as Ceci and Y. Lindell, left wing, cross to Ceci. CC's pass. It's picked off by Henrique. Give it to Holmes. It goes in behind the Edmonton goal now, out through the middle. Little bank pass up the right wing. Dumped into the Star zone by Perry. Out with it. Center with Steele. Comes back to CC. He will sail it in off the end glass. Wallman behind the net, off the boards and out to Jones. Only got it to center ice. Last minute here in the second. 4-0 Stars lead. Perry will get it across, and Jones into the Stars' end. Stops just over the blue line on the left. Now to Wallman in front of the net, and it shoveled wide, and then the net knocked off the mooring.
Yeah, real creative play there for Edmonton on the back door, and they just couldn't negotiate contact.
Perry went hard to the net, but just went off his stick wide. 45 seconds to go here in the second period.
We're seeing Blackwell defended that well. I thought his stick was in. He was wrapped around Corey Perry from behind, but didn't call it.
Faceoff will be to the left of Ottinger. Behind his net, Labushkin around the right wing near the blue line, and it went out, sent back in. It was delayed offside, but the Stars get it out. 30 seconds to go here in the second period. Labushkin get it out to the neutral zone. Nurse will shoot it in. They'll say the Oilers touched it, and it's offside.
Well, now you focus on winning the period so you can build some momentum for tomorrow when you play Seattle. With all due respect to Joey Decord, who we're expecting to see, you're not going to be facing Jake Ottinger tomorrow, so see if you can build some momentum with a good third period. Try to outscore Dallas in the third and build on that for tomorrow against Seattle. Because tonight I don't think you're getting 4 passes to pick up a point.
That might be a tall task. Shot into the Oilers zone. Kulak after it on the end boards. Duchesne in there for the Stars. Goes back to the right point. Labushkin will shoot it, and a save made by Skinner and capping it up the right wing. Just 5 seconds to go in the period. In over the Dallas line, down the right wing. Got dumped. It goes into the corner, and the period will come to a close.
A lot of jump there from Kapanen. Help create a power play here for Edmonton to start in the third period.
Call and trip. There's a tripping call right at the end of the period. So
both teams got 14 shots on goal in that period, Cam, but the Stars got a hattie. Natural from Jason Robertson. Oilers chasing, heading to the third.
Jake Ottinger hasn't been scored on in 121 minutes and 21 seconds by my math. He's got a pretty good run going right now. 4-0 Stars lead the Oilers after 40 minutes. Jason Roberts, a natural hat trick there in the second period for the Stars. Bryn Griffiths, Rob Brown, they've got the second intermission for you when we come back. 4-0 Dallas after 2. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Do your tires feel like hockey pucks on the road? Perhaps it's time for a new set of Atturo tires. No matter what you drive, Atturo has the right fit for you, including the all-new Trailblade HT and AZ810, premium all-weather tires for your pickup, car, SUV, or crossover. You can rest assured that Atturo tires will get you through all 4 seasons. Available at Action Car and Truck, Point S, and tire shops everywhere. Find a dealer near you at atturo.com.
When the Oilers are on the ice, the big hits are a part of the game. But they shouldn't be a part of your drive. If you've been injured in a car collision, let James H. Brown & Associates and their over 200 years of combined injury law experience help you. Locally owned and proud Edmonton Oiler fans, James H. Brown & Associates is ready to support you with their unrivaled experience, unrivaled results, and unrivaled commitment. When accidents happen, head to jameshbrown.com.
The intermission, brought to you by End of the Row Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
Wing point, Nurse, left side, Kapanen out to Henrique, the shot, Ottinger, the save. And it's flipped up and out by Marchment.
And that's our Highlight Zone, brought to you by Century Casinos. All in, all games, all season. Century Casinos with 3 great locations in Edmonton, St. Albert, and right next to the Edmonton International Airport. Welcome to the Winner's Zone. Welcome to the, welcome to the second intermission. But man, oh man, well, you called it, Rob Brown. You said wait for Dallas in the second period. And they were much better in that period, and then they got some fortuitous bounces, and they worked a lot harder, and they are full value now for a 4-0 lead.
Well, Dallas is good.
Yes, there's that too.
They're a very good hockey club that were terrible in the first 20 minutes. Not only survived it, but actually had a lead. And one that probably a few of the players would have been embarrassed in the dressing room to be leading after the period that they played. So you knew they were going to be better.
Right.
And they were in the second period. And their best players got opportunities. And what good players do when they get good chances, they put the puck in the net. So Robertson, a fantastic goal scorer. He's got a chance at 40 again this year. Wyatt Johnson, who scored in the first period, he's going to have over 30 goals this season. So these are guys that know how to put the puck in the back of the net, and the Oilers made big mistakes. They gave up odd man breaks against. They took a penalty to force themselves down 5-on-3. You make big mistakes against good hockey players, they're going to make you pay. So I don't think there was any surprise at the way that Dallas played in the second period.
No.
They were rewarded for their good play. Unfortunately, the Oilers weren't rewarded in their first period when they were the better team.
You know, it's funny. After the first period, I had a pretty good hunch who might be the first star of the hockey game. I still have that hunch. But it's easy now to pick the first 2 stars of this hockey game, depending on what happens in the third. But man, oh man, Jake Ottinger is making all the right saves at the right time. He looks so comfortable there. Hasn't given up a goal in, Mooner said it was quite some time. So, you know what? When you come out and you play like that in the first period, you kind of discourage the other team a little bit. I'm not surprised that he just seems to be getting stronger as the game goes along, at least in my eyes.
Well, he's a world-class goaltender. He's one of the best in the National Hockey League. Again, no surprise in the effort you get from Jake Ottinger. This is why he signed an 8-year deal with the Dallas Stars at over $8 million a year. He is the backbone of this franchise. He's been excellent in this game. Tested obviously more in the first period with grade A chances than in the second. But anytime the Oilers got a little bit of life and it looked like they could, here's a chance for them to get back in the game.
Right.
Ottinger just closed the door. So another nice start to a game. You still got 20 minutes to finish it off, but Ottinger was a difference in the first period. Jason Robertson was the difference in the second period. And the Oilers right now are trying to come out in the third period and just find a little bit of life, a little bit of energy that they can take out of this game into the game tomorrow night in Seattle.
It's always amazing to me how some guys, the puck just follows. Like Robertson in that period, the puck just bounced to him. He worked hard. You played on a lot of teams with some big guys. You were a talented goal scorer yourself, but you played with some guys where the puck just always seemed to go where they were.
Well, the biggest reason is they know where to go. Right. They're in the right spots. They read the play. They read the bounces. It's funny, years ago, I read a quote. Actually, I don't even know. I think it was in that Jordan documentary where Dennis Rodman, one of the greatest rebounders ever, talked about it wasn't luck when he was getting the rebounds. He saw who was shooting. He knew how the way the ball would spin, and he'd put himself in the position. If there's a miss, this is where the ball should be. So he read the play. Well, stars in the National Hockey League, it's not by fluke that they happen to be where the puck ends up. They understand, all right, if there's a misplay, here's where it's going to go. Or this guy, he's only got one option, so I'm going to take this away, and that puck might come to me. And that's what Robertson did in that period. He just found himself in the right place at the right time. The Oilers an ill-advised pinch. Matthias Ekholm tried forcing a play on side. Robertson had 3 goals, and he had another grade A scoring chance where he was by himself with just him and Skinner. He's good. He had a slow start to the season, but he's had a strong finish. And I guess if you're a coach or a GM of a team, that's what you want. You want your players playing their best at the end of the year. Robertson has certainly been that here in the second half of the year.
Okay, so obviously we're starting to talk a little bit about the game coming up tomorrow night in Seattle. You're down 4-0 and you're in the Oilers locker room. Is it quiet? Are they starting to think we've got to work a little bit harder on this and this and this, and you hope that some of that carries over?
They're not thinking about tomorrow.
Okay.
They're thinking about, honestly, they're thinking about scoring the next goal.
Right.
That's all you can do. And when you find yourself down in a hockey game, you're not thinking about 10 minutes ahead, 15 minutes ahead. You're certainly not thinking about the following game. You're thinking about scoring a goal. So they have a power play to start the period off, full 2 minutes, fresh ice, and they're all going to be rested. So their goal is to score a goal. Now you're down 4-1. You're down 4-1. If you score a goal there, okay, let's try and get by the 10-minute mark. Let's try to get a second goal.
Yeah.
Make it 4-2. And then you have a game. And all of a sudden you put a little pressure on the Dallas Stars, who in this game, everything has gone their way. You want to put a little stress on the Stars. The Stars have played without stress here through 40 minutes. Everything bounced their way in the first period with great goaltending and a really fortunate bounce. And in the second period, their superstar, Jason Robertson, took over. So for the Oilers, one thing they're thinking right now, score next.
Bob was talking about the fact they worked hard, and they have through 40 minutes, but it just hasn't worked out for them. But has it been execution as well? Maybe your lack of?
Well, the first period they worked hard. The first period, simply, Jake Ottinger was better.
Right.
They had made the right plays. They were good defensively. They only gave up 5 shots in the first period. One, unfortunately, was a breakaway, but that was the only grade A look that Dallas got. In the second period, there were big mistakes. And when you make big mistakes, good teams make you pay. Matthias Ekholm pinches down. I think it was Ekholm that pinched down on the 2-on-1.
Yep.
You've got to know that if you don't get that puck, if you lose the race to that puck, it's a 2-on-1. Because you know that the guy's coming out of the penalty box. So that was a big mistake at that moment. And it went onto the stick of the wrong guy. And I know there will be some people talking about the goal being scored going between the legs of Skinner. But that's exactly where Robertson was putting it. You saw it later on in the period. He tried the exact same shot.
Right.
That is a great shot. It's between the stick and the pad. If you hit it, it is golden. It is tough to stop. When you miss it, you look dumb because you just shot it at the pads. But Robertson didn't miss. So the Oilers in the second period, they made some big mistakes. Worked hard. They battled. But when you're undermanned without your best 2 players, you can't give up the big opportunity to the other team. You've got to play it very close to the vest. You need to win a game 2-1. You just opened up play for the Dallas Stars, and they're just too good a team to do that against.
Yeah, and the power play hasn't helped either.
Nope.
The first one was okay. You talked about it in the first intermission. The first one, they moved the puck around. Those last couple have not been good, and they're going to come out here to start the third period with the man advantage. I guess we'll see what they can build off.
Well, that's something that you want to build on because you're not getting Connor or Leon back for tomorrow night's game. So you create something on your power play to feel good about it. They scored 2 goals in game 1 and all of this of the loss of Connor and Leon. So now you're thinking, this isn't too hard. We can do this again. But not having Connor and Leon changes your entire first unit. And now, there's guys, so you lose those 2, so 2 guys get bumped up to the first power play. Your second power play unit now is 2 guys that don't even play on the power play.
That's right, yeah.
And the Oilers are, which they don't normally do, they're running 2 power play units in these games. So it would be nice to score a goal, give themselves a little confidence going forward in this game, and give their power play some confidence going forward in the next number of games that they're going to be playing without Connor and Leon.
Okay, Rob, thanks. We'll talk to you on the post-game show. That might be on actually Thursday at the rate we're going with this one tonight, but we'll see. It is 4-0, Dallas leading the Oilers after 40 minutes of play. We'll take a break. At the intermission is brought to you by End of the Roll Flooring Centers. Let's Get Flooring. This is your Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Did you know that there are 9 Napa Auto Parts stores serving the greater Edmonton area and have been doing so for more than 50 years? Since Napa first opened in Edmonton, the community has grown and vehicles have changed, but you can always trust Napa Auto Parts to provide you with the expert know-how and the best vehicle parts. And if that isn't enough, every time you visit a Napa Auto Parts store when you present your AMA card, you receive an additional 10% discount on all retail parts and accessories. Visit your local Napa Auto Parts store for more offers and expert know-how. Napa Auto Parts is a proud fan of the Edmonton Oilers.
When was the last time your electricity and natural gas provider made you feel like this? Low rates, no strings attached, year-round perks, and local energy experts who always have your back with Encore by Epcor. Find that carefree energy feeling at encore.epcor.com/carefree.
Customers are free to purchase natural gas or electricity services from a retailer of their choice. For a list of retailers, visit ucahelps.alberta.ca or call 310-4822 toll-free.
Did you know the RCMP polices over 99% of Alberta's landscape? From the oil sands to the Rockies to the prairies, the RCMP has a province covered. Providing policing services to more than 1,700 communities and with over 150 career specializations, the Alberta RCMP has something to fit everyone's goals and lifestyles. Visit rcmpcareers.ca and take the next step towards your career with the Alberta RCMP. A message from the Government of Canada.
Global News, I'm Thomas Dias. Premier Danielle Smith is rejecting accusations she is turning her back on Canada by meeting and speaking with U.S. officials and influencers who wish Canada harm. It comes as Smith prepares to fly to Florida again, this time to join an event with an American podcaster who has mocked Canada as a, quote, silly country. Smith says she's being unjustly criticized for trying to change hearts and minds. Meanwhile, Alberta doctors are warning of catastrophic consequences for children's physical and mental health if the province does not boost funding for pediatric care. The Alberta Medical Association says nearly half of pediatricians are considering retirement, and that a quarter of them are thinking of leaving Alberta or reducing patient care responsibilities. It blames the situation on several factors, including low pay and intense workloads for doctors caring for children. Alberta's health ministry did not immediately respond to a request for comment. The Medical Association also described recent legislation restricting puberty blockers and hormone therapy for minors as, quote, political interference in clinical autonomy. News on demand at 880ched.com.
MIC is a leader in medical imaging and the official medical imaging provider to the Edmonton Oilers. Make MIC your choice. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, the game doesn't stop for injury. MIC's sports medicine imaging specialists can help you get back in the game with a timely and expert diagnosis. Go where the pros go. For a location near you, visit mic.ca.
Hey, Paul Brandt here. You know what I'm a fan of? Alberta. The wide open spaces, the highways and byways, and a rugged, beautiful terrain that I'm proud to call home. Maybe that's why I'm also a fan of my Ford F-150. It's tough, capable, and smart, which makes it a natural fit for roads like these. So if it's a new truck you're looking for, look no further than the truck Albertans love to drive, F-150. Head into your Alberta Ford dealer and tell them PB sent you.
Experience the exciting casino action at 3 Century Casino locations, Edmonton, St. Albert, and Century Mile. Dine at one of their amazing restaurants featuring daily specials. Take in the ultimate game day experience at the Century Sports Bar and Lounge. Check out the best in live entertainment at any amazing location. Plus, enjoy a great selection of casino gaming options and off-track betting. Feel the thrill of live horse racing at Century Mile Racetrack. Don't miss a second of the action at Century Casino. Come for the action. Stay for the fun.
At the intermission, brought to you by End of the Row Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
Bryn Griffiths back live at Rogers Place after 40 minutes of play. It's 4-0 Dallas leading the Oilers. Let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by Pizza 73, the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. 4 games in the NHL tonight. 2 are done. New Jersey Devils coming up with a 5-3 victory over the Blackhawks in Chicago tonight. Luke Hughes with 3 assists. Dawson Mercer with 1 goal and 1 helper. And Jacob Markstrom with 21 saves tonight to pick up the victory in that one for New Jersey. The other one, huge victory for the Vancouver Canucks. They needed that one. They beat the Islanders on Long Island 5-2. Kiefer Sherwood with 2 goals and 1 assist for the Vancouver Canucks. Thatcher Demko posted the win. 26 saves in that one. Vancouver now 3 points out of the final wildcard spot in the West. They're hanging in there. The other 2 games, well, obviously this is one of the 2 that is not complete. The other one is in Anaheim. They are 5 minutes into the 3rd period, and it is 5-1 Ducks leading the Boston Bruins. The out-of-town scoreboard is brought to you by Pizza 73, official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. The 3rd period is up next. At the intermission is brought to you by End of the Row Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring. This is your Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
At the intermission has been brought to you by End of the Row Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
Hockey season is back. And so are the deals at Boston Pizza. Cheer on your team while ordering off their game day menu or come in and see what great promotions they have going on. At Boston Pizza, they always have something craveable for you to enjoy. Boston Pizza, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Cheers to a great hockey season.
From the biggest stadiums to the coziest holes in the wall. From house parties to porch hangs to pride celebrations. From your favorite fuzz shop to your local Indian spot. From noodle bars to sports bars to salsa bars. There's a Molson with your name on it. Canadian Ultra XL. Molson. Everyone in. Must be legal drinking age.
Rogers is Canada's fastest and most reliable internet. We're made for Oilers fans. You can stream Brown's scoring down in the basement. And there it is! Watch Leon light the lamp in the living room. Spectacular! Connor scoring in all corners of the house. And Nurse notching a game winner in the nursery. Very quietly, of course. Rogers, proud partner and fan of your Edmonton Oilers. Edmonton comes all the way back!
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer. We are here at Rogers Place. It's 4-0 Stars getting ready for the third period of play. Oilers will start this on the power play. And it's brought to you by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com. Bishop gets called for a trip right at the end of the second period. So Oilers get their fourth power play of the game. They're 0 for 3 with a man advantage. Nugent Hopkins taking the draw against Blackwell. And stick come up.
Yeah, Nuge got him right off the draw.
Oh, that power play didn't last long.
No.
Although they hadn't really made a call yet.
No, they have not.
And it looks like they're not. Okay. Face-off will be outside the Dallas blue line. We're 4 seconds into the period. Catch him with the end of the stick?
Yeah. Unintentionally with the knob of the...
All right. Okay. Well, play on. So the Oilers are still on the power play. Hammered down the ice by Lyubushkin, and it's Bouchard out from behind the net. Through the middle, a pass that's a little too far for Arvidsson, and Hyman gets in there to the right corner. Lyubushkin up against the boards. Nugent Hopkins trying to get it loose. Hyman is in there as well. Back to the left wing point. Bouchard into the slot to Skinner across to Nugent Hopkins. His shot, and that one was blocked, went off of Lyubushkin. Into the slot, Skinner will shoot it. Save made by Ottinger. And Ottinger had it come free, and it goes to the left wing point. Bouchard with it. Bouchard tried to shoot it. Hit a stick. Goes to the right wing corner in the Star zone. On the backhand, able to clear it out was Blackwell.
Oilers did a lot of good work there to create some looks, and ultimately didn't get credit for a shot on goal.
Up the right wing, Wallman can bump it back. Kapanen lost an edge at the Stars blue line, and it's shot down by Beck. Just over a minute gone here in the third. 4-0 Stars lead. Robertson had the natural hat trick in the second period for Dallas. It's Kapanen to center ice. Couldn't get it down the right wing. Granlund's going to bring it out. I think got picked out of the air. Granlund comes into the Oilers zone. From the angle, the shot and the save by Skinner. Perry gets a loose puck for the Oilers. And it's Corey Perry to center now on the right wing. Into the Star zone, goes to the right wing corner. In behind the net, over to the left wing point. Kulak across to Nurse's one-timer and a glove save made by Ottinger. The face-off in the Dallas zone. 12 seconds left to go in the Edmonton power play. Third and final game between these two teams. Oilers had a win March 8th, 5-4 here against the Stars, and then lost in Dallas 4-1 on October 19th. Janmark to take the face-off against Ben. Puck gets to the middle of the ice, and Johnston can shoot it the rest of the way down. Kulak with it in behind the Edmonton goal. Through the middle, penalty over, and center ice. Kulak will shoot it in. Edmonton 0 for 4 on the power play. Puck along the right wing boards inside Dallas territory. Lindell will get to center, now to Ben, into the Oiler end, goes to the left wing corner. Kulak on him. Chops it to the end boards, and off the left wing, Johnston. Left side to Ben, his pass for Dadonov. Has to go in behind the Edmonton goal. Comes loose to Janmark. Through the middle, it gets to the blue line where Lindell will keep it in. Ben will go across to Lyubushkin towards the net, and that's blocked. Podkolzin off the right wing boards and out to Connor Brown. At the Dallas blue line, shoots it in behind the Stars net. Marchment in the right wing corner. And up the right wing boards for Dallas, cuts to the middle as he gets to center ice. Marchment shoots it off the glass. Rims around to Granlund, comes in front of the net and shot wide by Duchesne. Perry to Max Jones. The right wing to center ice for Derek Ryan. He's able to shoot it in. Dumba's got it in behind the net. Around the glass, off of Marchment to Duchesne. Skates through center into the Oiler end. The puck around to Marchment. It comes in front of the goal, but up the right wing, it's Derek Ryan for Edmonton. He'll dump it in. Jones is in on the offside, but Edmonton will make a change anyway. CC up the left wing to Hintz. He's able to get it out. Nugent Hopkins back in his own end. Bank it across the Nurse. We'll get it up the right wing to Arvidsson. Arvidsson over center, shoots it in. Rims on the left wing, and Hintz can get it out. To Rantanen, down the right side, into the Oiler end, goes to the middle, tried to shoot it, poked off his stick nicely by Stetcher, and Arvidsson to Podkolzin into the Star zone. To Arvidsson, his shot off the crossbar. Hard shot by Arvidsson. It gets to center ice. And Robertson brought it in after it was knocked out of the zone. That's offside against the Stars. 4 minutes, 14 seconds gone here in the third. 4-0. Dallas leads. And Victor Arvidsson wires that thing off the crossbar. Tried to go short side on Ottinger.
Had a lot of heat on it.
Sure did. And Ottinger at 1:21:21 coming into the third period. Since he's been scored on.
So you're saying he's playing pretty well right
now. He's having a bit of a run. Up the right wing to Hyman, into the Stars zone. Goes to the right corner. Hit. It's in behind the net. Dumba, right side. Back now to Steele at center ice. To Blackwell, come down the right wing. Centered in front of the net off the stick of Steele. He ran into Skinner. The net's off in behind him, but Edmonton with control. It's Jeff Skinner in on the right wing. He'll get it to the middle over to Henrique. His shot, and that's blocked. And now the whistle will go as it gets to center ice. Touched by Blackwell, but the net is off in behind Stuart Skinner, and we get the whistle. 4:49 gone in the third. 4-0 Dallas. Steele went to the front of the net.
He did?
Yeah. And he knocked Stuart Skinner into the post.
Sam Steele.
Yep.
Played in Sherwood Park. Along with Carter Hart going against Stuart Skinner, Tyler Benson, James Hamlin. The Southside Athletic Club.
Yeah.
During the lockout year back in 12-13, Taylor Harnick coached that Southside Athletic Club team.
Connor Brown across the captain, couldn't get it deep. Dadonov into the Oiler zone. Right in behind the Edmonton net, went off of Johnston. Over to the left side. Ben, left wing corner. Dadonov couldn't feed it in front of the net to Johnston, and out to center ice comes Kapanen for Edmonton on the left wing. To Janmark, left wing corner, now to Brown on the right. Pass to the middle, off a stick, back to the blue line, and Ekholm's shot goes wide. Ben got it out. Bouchard, left wing to Janmark, into the Dallas end. His pass to the middle, that's broken up. Gramlin will get it out. Give it to Marchment on the right. His shot off the arm of Skinner. Puck sent through the middle. There's Janmark to center ice to Kapanen. He'll loop back to Wallman. Will go in behind the Edmonton net. Right wing for Kasperi Kapanen. Up the left side to Derek Ryan. Into the star zone for Perry. Perry will get it across to Nurse, and his shot. Net went wide. Off the glass, not a play. We've played 6 minutes, 3 seconds of the third period. We are going to take a break. 4-0 Stars lead the Oilers from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Score big with the unmatched purity of Clearwater Vodka, the perfect companion for Oilers fans. Crafted with the pristine waters of Alberta, it's a sip of local excellence. Clearwater Vodka, where the spirit of the game meets true Alberta quality. Must be 18 plus. Please drink responsibly.
Did you hear what happened to Rick while he was building his fence?
Yeah, he hit a natural gas line. They had to evacuate his entire neighborhood at dinner time, too. I bet he didn't make any new friends that day.
It cost him a ton to get the line repaired. I wonder why he didn't get his underground utilities marked.
Don't be that person. If you're digging on your property, request a locate for natural gas lines. It's free and can prevent serious injury or financial loss. And you won't upset the neighbors. Visit clickbeforeyoudig.com. A safety message brought to you by ATCO.
Live sky high with remarkable units for rent and for sale at Sky Signature Suites. Currently offering amazing incentives on 1 and 2 bedroom rentals featuring designer finishes, resort-like amenities, and breathtaking views. All of this and more within the heart of Ice District, Edmonton's best address for shopping, dining, entertainment, and fun. Visit SkySignatureSuites.com and make your home high above the ordinary.
Score big with the unmatched purity of Clearwater Vodka, the perfect companion for Oilers fans. Crafted with the pristine waters of Alberta, it's a sip of local excellence. Clearwater Vodka, where the spirit of the game meets true Alberta quality. Must be 18 plus. Please drink responsibly.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
4-0 Stars lead the Oilers. 6 minutes, 3 seconds gone in the third. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We're in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling. Home, no payments, no interest for 1 year. Face off to the left of Jake Ottinger. Puck to the right wing point. Wallman will take a snapshot. Saved by Ottinger. And the rebound kicked out into the middle and cleared out of the zone by Robertson. It'll be icing against the Stars.
Well, there you saw the elite lateral movement from Jake Wallman. He can really skate at the blue line. Bought some time and space for him, and then he directed a puck on the net. Ottinger is he's in a locked-in zone right now. He's stopping everything, and he's getting a little bit lucky. But he doesn't pick it up cleanly. Oilers can't find the loose change around the net.
Face off to the left of Ottinger. Perry on the right side. A shot off the stick of Lyubushkin launches out of play.
Edmonton's played pretty well in this game, Cam. They're down 4-0. They've outshot Dallas. Their power play, not surprisingly, misses Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl. Generally speaking, the effort has been there. Stuart Skinner would probably tell you the second and third goals. I mean, he was pretty frustrated after the 3-0 goal. Would have liked to have come up.
He dropped the puck. We'll have to do that again.
Yeah. Derek Ryan thought he'd won another face-off.
Yeah, but if not for Jake Ottinger, the Oilers easily could have had a lead after 20 minutes. Ottinger was sensational in the first period.
Bakersfield loses 3-2 in overtime tonight. Power play goal from Colorado. Colorado badly outshot Bakersfield in that game. Bakersfield's down several players.
Robertson, a shot off an Oilers stick, and Stuart Skinner's down on the ice. The puck went over the Edmonton net. Skinner's slow to get up. .634 gone here in the third.
We've not seen a replay yet.
No. I don't know if he did something on that, on his movement as the Puck hit a stick, went over the Edmonton goal. Calvin Pickard he's onto the ice. He's got his mask sitting atop his head like he's ready to go in, which you may very well have to.
Did Rantanen get a piece of him on the fly?
I don't know. Oh, he did too. Yep. As Rantanen came through, it caught him in the head with his leg. I would say that was probably it.
Yeah. He might get pulled here anyways due to a concussion spotter might pull him off here.
Yeah, just caught him coming across. Looks like he got a sore neck.
Yeah.
Moving his head from side to side here is Stuart Skinner. Yeah, Mikko Rantanen was cutting across as that puck went up and over the Edmonton goal. All right, he's getting up to his feet. And coming off the ice. So Calvin Pickard will come into the game. Going to get him a few warm-up shots to get Pickard into this one.
It's happened a couple times here in the last.
Well, yeah, the Winnipeg game when the concussion spotter took Stuart Skinner out of the game, and then Pickard had to come in and play 6-10 of that one. Getting a couple of quick shots from Vasily Podkolzin.
There's a little bit of communication here between Rantanen and Corey Perry at the end of the bench.
Oh, I bet. That's not surprising. All right. Pickard's felt a few pucks, and we're good to go. Calvin Pickard comes in. 6:34 into the third. Pickard's last start, that was March 18th. That was a 7-1 win versus Utah. Stopped 29-30. But did come in and play 6-10 versus Winnipeg when Stuart Skinner was taken out of the game by the concussion spotter. Face off to the left to Pickard. Nugent Hopkins to take the draws out with Podkolzin and Arvidsson. And he'll go in behind the Edmonton net to Kulak, and he'll come up the right wing. Pass off a leg, but following it, Stetcher through the middle off of Nugent Hopkins. Arvidsson to Podkolzin, looking for Nugent Hopkins, just broken up at the last second. And the puck sent out to center ice by Granlund. Kulak to Stetcher, up the left wing. Arvidsson will get it across to Nugent Hopkins in front of the net off his skate, and Podkolzin took a swipe at it, but it was bouncing, and it goes over to the boards. Dumba behind the net to the right wing corner, gets into the skates of Arvidsson. Podkolzin gets shoved along the boards. Granlund will get it out to Ben now on the right wing to Duchesne. Into the Oilers zone, stops on the right wing. Give it to Ben, in behind the Edmonton net. 4-0 Stars here in the third period. Duchesne in the right wing corner for Dallas. To Granlund. They'll come up the right side. Pass to the point. Lindell has it left wing point. His snapshot, and that's steered aside by Pickard. Ben in the left wing corner. To the right for Ceci. He'll pump that back around to Lindell. His shot, pad save made by Pickard. The puck on the left wing, and Podkolzin can get it out. Lindell at his own blue line. The left side off the stick of Johnston into Edmonton territory. Rantanen in behind the net. He'll try to wrap it around. Went off the outside of the Edmonton goal. Ekholm, left wing to Skinner. Will get it to center ice. Goes to Bouchard. He'll fire that across. Off the stick of Jeff Skinner into the Dallas zone. It's on the end boards. Came in front of the net. Nobody there for Edmonton. Getting it out was Dodonoff, and it's shot in. Pickard to play it. Goes in behind the Edmonton net, and on the right to Bouchard. Cross to Matthias Ekholm. Center ice line will shoot it in. Rims on the right. To the right wing corner, Jeff Skinner. His pass out to Hyman. That was blocked from the left point. Nurse will shoot it. Glances off a stick and wide. Rantanen will get it out to Beck down on the right wing. Going towards the net is Steele. Steele's pass goes through the slot all the way to the left wing point. Bissell was able to keep it in. The puck on the right wing to Lyubushkin. He'll shoot it off the arm of Pickard. Shot from the point by Bissell. That misses. And he'll get all the way to center. Now the pass to Hyman. The breakaway. The backhand just off of Ottinger. And it goes into the right wing corner. 4-0 Dallas. 10:39 to go in the third. Penalty coming up to the Stars. Shot from the point. And that is deflected out of play as Wallman let it go. And it goes off a stick and out of play. And the Edmonton Oilers are going to go on the power play.
Oh, excellent stretch pass, and Hyman had his second breakaway of the game, and again, those were going in for him last year.
So the Oilers going their fifth power play of the game. 0 for 4 with the man advantage. Just got a piece of that as Hyman trying to go to the backhand. Power Plays brought to you by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com. Show goes to the box for the slash. Face off to the right of Ottinger. Puck back to the point. Wallman will shoot it. Blasted it wide. Rebound. Scores! Corey Perry at the side of the net is able to get one past Ottinger, and the Oilers cut the Dallas lead to 4-1.
16th goal of the season for Corey Perry, but I love it. Edmonton wins the draw. Wallman takes a rip from the point, and Perry finds the loose change on the ricochet off the backboard.
4 seconds into the power play.
Adam Henrique with a clean face-off win. So Henrique should pick up a second assist on that goal.
All right, Corey Perry gets the Oilers on the board. Now 1 for 5 with a man advantage. Harley with it. Side of his own zone. It was knocked down by a high stick. So we get the whistle. So the Oilers finally get one by Jake Ottinger. I got him at 130 minutes and 51 seconds. Wallman and Henry, as you say.
Yeah,
with
Mark's
the
having a conversation.
Off the draw in the Star zone. Nurse left wing point. Off the boards. Goes in behind the net. Up the left side. Puck cleared out. And Rantanen swatted away from him, but now came back to it. Got it on the right to Ceci, to the middle of Robertson. He won't get his shot. Janmark up the left side will get it out to center ice for Nurse. He'll fire it across to Kapanen. It goes to the right corner into the Star zone. Harley stops in behind the net to Robertson. Left side will clear it. Knocked down by Bouchard. 4-1 Stars lead. We're here in the third. 9:40 to go in the period. Pass on the left off the stick of Robertson deep into the Edmonton zone. Ekholm in behind the net. Ekholm out from behind and up the right. Off of Derek Ryan. It goes to the left wing point where Ekholm got it down the left wing boards. Ryan was looking for it in the slot, but it's Granlund to get it out, and he'll throw it cross ice. Duchesne into the Oiler end on the right wing. For Marchment in the corner. Over to Granlund. Granlund has it, left wing top of the circle. Left wing corner. To Duchesne to the line, it will come out. It's done by the Granlund. Lost it just inside the Edmonton blue line, and Bouchard up the right wing to Perry. Perry into the star zone for Ryan. Ryan, his pass in front, just put wide by Jones.
Good play by Derek Ryan. And Corey Perry.
Stetcher has to go in behind the Edmonton net. 8.5 to go in the third. 4-1 Stars lead. Up the right wing, it's Arvidsson. To Podkolzin, to Arvidsson. Into the Stars end, to the right corner, now in behind the net. To the left. Back to the left wing point. Kulak shot, and that goes wide. Just looking for a redirect, and it lands up on the right wing boards. And
I think it's caught up in the Stetcher's paraphernalia, isn't it?
It may be.
Or
they're looking for it. It is. They haven't found it. We're going to take a break while they look for
Jamie
the puck.
Ben.
What, Ben had it? All right. They found it. Case solved. 8:10 to go here in the third. 4-1 Stars lead the Oilers. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Looking for custom flags, banners, or canopy tents? Aurora Flags and Banners has a dedicated team to provide you with custom solutions and quality products. Aurora Flags has proudly serviced Canadian businesses and organizations for more than 30 years. Get a quote today at auroraflags.com.
Blue-collar work deserves big dollar perks. Get a heavy wallet with Heavy Metal Equipment and Rentals. Heavy Metal Equipment and Rentals is hiring heavy equipment technicians, maintenance supervisors, PM servicemen, maintenance coordinators, and pretty much every other position that makes Alberta go. We help move the earth that makes Alberta grow. So why not work for a company that makes your bank account grow too? Visit heavymetalequipment.ca to find your new career. Heavy Metal Equipment and Rentals, helping you move the earth.
From the biggest stadiums to the coziest holes in the wall. From house parties to porch hangs to pride celebrations. From your favorite fuzz shop to your local Indian spot. From noodle bars to sports bars to salsa bars. There's a Molson with your name on it. Canadian Ultra XL. Molson. Everyone in. Must be legal drinking age.
Looking for custom flags, banners, or canopy tents? Aurora Flags and Banners has a dedicated team to provide you with custom solutions and quality products. Aurora Flags has proudly serviced Canadian businesses and organizations for more than 30 years. Get a quote today at auroraflags.com.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, 4-1 Stars lead the Oilers. 8:10 to go in the third. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. Face off from the Star zone to the left of Ottinger. Drop the puck once, they'll have to do it again. Corey Perry has scored here in the third period for Edmonton on the power play. Wallman and Henrique get the assist. Perry now is 16 on the season. In game 1381 of his NHL career. Ceci up the right wing to Johnston, got it to center ice, brought right back in. Nugent Hopkins across the one-timer, just off the outside of the net on a hard shot by Arvidsson. And up the left wing to Donoff, pushed it a little too far ahead. And Stetcher's got it in the Edmonton zone. Stars are offside, but Stetcher gets it out to Nugent Hopkins. Into Dallas territory. It's a penalty coming up.
Dallas.
Yeah, the Oilers are going to go on the power play here. With 7:42 to go in the third period. Down by 3. To Donoff, off for the hook. Power play brought to you by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com. It took the Oilers 4 seconds last time. He's out to the right of Ottinger. We'll go in behind the net. It's Lindell around the glass, off of Ekholm, but then chopped out to center ice and down the right wing steal. He's going to try to cut to the net and runs right into Pickard. Penalty coming up. And everybody's going to gather in behind
It's
the
a
net.
5-on-3. Sam Steele's going to the box here. Edmonton's got a 5-on-3. I know you want to stick up for your goalie. That's what they say. You can hear him. It's a 5-on-3. It's not 2-and-2 right now.
It'll be a 5-on-3 for a minute 44. Steele drove to the net, but ran right into Pickard. Steele goes to the box.
Call timeout here for Edmonton.
Referees and linesmen are having a
Are they
gathering.
looking to find a way to give Edmonton a penalty?
I don't know.
I mean, it's the net drives on Sam Steele. You're up 4-1 in a game. Boy, this is a lengthy conversation.
It is. Okay. Here's a call.
Penalties on the play. Dallas, number 18, 2 minutes for goaltender interference. Edmonton, number 90, 2 minutes for roughing.
Oh. 5-on-4 it is.
I think he meant 96, not 90. There's no way that could be a...
Well, unless it was way after the fact. Or no, it is 96.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. Yeah, Wallman's skating across. Yeah, 96.
It would not surprise me, just so you know, if at this stage you may see Corey Perry on the power play and he may accidentally on purpose bump into Jake Ottinger.
All right, so face-offs outside the Edmonton blue line. Oilers are still in the power play, but it's a 5-on-4 variety. Up the right side, Brown drops it, brought in by Henry, goes to the right wing corner, to the blue line, to Bouchard, walks to the middle, over to Ekholm, his one-timer, and the save made by Ottinger on a rising shot from Matthias Ekholm. 7:07 to go here in the third, and it's a 4-1 Stars lead. Face off to the left of Ottinger. Henrique, Perry, Brown, Bouchard, Ekholm out for Edmonton. Perry's trying to take the draw against Granlund. Eventually they do. It goes to Henrique, to the right wing point. Ekholm to the middle. His shot. And that one blocked in the slot. Comes back to Ekholm, to Bouchard, to Ekholm on the right point. Over to Bouchard on the left to Ekholm. A shot kicked out by Ottinger. Puck poked out by Lindell. Oilers have to regroup. Bouchard swings it back to Brown. Comes in over the Dallas line. On the right to Perry. Right corner to Brown. Back to Perry. Goes by him all the way to the blue line. Where Ekholm will keep it in. Right wing to Brown. To the point for Matthias Ekholm. Pressured by Granlund. Puck comes loose. Brown kept it in and rolled towards the net. Ottinger swatted it over to the boards. Henrique to the point to Bouchard. He's going to walk in. He'll rip a shot. Knocked away by Ottinger. Puck on the left wing. Henrique to the point to Bouchard. Over to Henrique. Side of the net to Perry. To Henrique. Shoots. Scores! Adam Henrique off the left side. It's a power play goal. And the Oilers have got that Star lead to 4-2.
Well, that'll be the 10th goal of the season for Adam Henrique. And I think that Connor Brown was close to being in the crease, but outside, there's no way Peter DeBoer, the 2-goal lead, is going to challenge this. It's a good goal. Nice shot by Henrique.
13:54, time of the goal. Henrique gets his 10th of the season. Edmonton now 2 for 6 on the power play, and they're within a couple. Up the right wing at center ice, Arvidsson just to the Dallas blue line. Robertson will shoot it in. Hintz after it on the forecheck. Puck goes to Nugent Hopkins. Up the right side to Arvidsson. He'll get to center ice. To the middle. Podkolzin in over the line on the left wing to Nurse. Puck goes to the left wing. Side of the net. Comes in front of the goal. Save made by Ottinger. Off of Nugent Hopkins. Puck to the blue line. Podkolzin keeping it in. Podkolzin shot. Oh, that just missed. And the puck in the left wing corner. Arvidsson out to Podkolzin to the point. Kulak shot and a pad save made by Ottinger. 4-2 Stars lead here in the third. 5:10 to go in the period. Podkolzin down the left wing. A shot off the bar. Wow. And the puck on the right point. Podkolzin to Nurse. Checked in the slot by Harley. Oilers come close. Down by a couple here in the third. It's 4-0 after 40. Oilers have 2 here in the third period. Crowd into it at Rogers Place. Harley out from behind his net. Long pass to Granlund. Lost it at center. Hyman in on the right wing. Off the right wing boards. He'll put it cross ice. It goes to Ekholm. It's shot. He banned on it. Mark behind the net. Out to Hyman off the outside of the goal. Along the right wing, Zach Hyman takes a hit. Puck goes to the end boards. Dumba got it around to the blue line. Bouchard keeps it in right point towards the net. And that one off of Jeff Skinner. Hyman to the point for Ekholm, and getting it out was Marchment. 4 minutes to go in the third. 4-2 Stars lead. To Donoff. Flips it into the Edmonton end, goes to the left wing corner. Bouchard got it loose. Up the right wing to Perry. Perry through the middle. Perry in over the Stars line. Now near the left wing point to Jones. For Ryan to Perry. Can't get it back for Ryan. Cece will rim it. It won't get out. Puck on the left point. Nurse. Cross on the right to Kulak. Right wing to Ryan. Ryan along the right side, top of the circle. Cycling the puck to Corey Perry. Couldn't get it towards the net. Labushkin will get it out. 3:15 to go in the third. Oilers down by a couple. Puck comes in on the left wing. Getting it to the middle to Jones, and he ripped it over the net. That was a blast by Max Jones. And Rantanen will get it to center ice. Pickard already looking towards the Edmonton bench. They're down by 2 with under 3 to go here in the third. Kulak one-hands it in. Shot back out to center ice. Bouchard up the right wing to Connor Brown. Brown into the Star zone. There goes Pickard for the extra attacker. Puck shot in. Brown, right wing corner. He gets it in front. Here's Henrique. Oh, the save by Ottinger. Puck on the left side. Nugent Hopkins got it to the corner. Lindell will try to scoop it out. He can't. Nugent Hopkins has it on the left wing. Goes to the left wing corner. In behind the net to Henrique. Now on the right to the right wing point to Bouchard. To Brown. Right wing boards. Goes off a stick, and it's misplayed. Brown on the left wing with Rantanen on him. Left wing corner to Kapanen. Kapanen will step out. Tried to pass it. It hit a stick. Kept in by Bouchard. He'll shoot it just off the pad of Ottinger. Under 2 to go in the third. Oilers down by 2. Comes across. Bouchard shot is blocked. Edmonton net empty. Puck to the blue line. And now fired towards the empty net. That'll be wide. And icing against the Stars. Minute 40 to go into third. 4-2 Stars lead. The Oilers are all over Dallas right now.
You gotta love it. No quit in this team at all tonight. I mean, you're down 4-0. You don't have two of the best players in the world put holes and hit the post. Edmonton's played a heck of a game. Yeah. They have.
They have 41 shots. Face off to the right of Ottinger. All right, Nugent Hopkins will take the draw. Up against Hintz. Minute 40 to go. Goes to the left corner. Perry ties up with Lindell. They're trying to dig it out of their skates. They do. It's Nugent Hopkins to the left wing point. Echo over to Bouchard, waiting, shooting, save, rebound, scores! Zach Hyman in front of the net. The Oilers are within one. There's a minute 25 left.
Bomber Bouchard got the puck through from the point, picks up his second assist, and Hyman with the loose change in tight. Nugent Hopkins involved in the sequence, keeping the play along the half boards.
Hyman's got points in 4 straight. Here's a minute 25 left here in the third period. Oilers are within one. They were down 4-0 after 40.
26th of the year for Zach Hyman.
Pickard's back in the net. Puck goes to the Dallas blue line. Lindell through the middle, bounce it in. Nurse goes in behind the net, rims it up the left. Coming back to get it, Jeff Skinner to Nugent Hopkins. He's spun around by Marchment, and the puck to the Edmonton blue line. Pickard's now gone to the bench. It's 6-on-5. Oilers down by 1. On the right wing, Nugent Hopkins into the Dallas zone. To the right wing point, Wallman walks it across the line. To Nugent Hopkins, a shot saved by Ottinger. Puck in the right wing corner. Marchment around the boards. He did get it out. 43 seconds left. That's icing against the Stars, albeit barely. Hyman from Bouchard and Ekholm at 18:35. We're talking after 40. Oilers take a timeout. Talking after 40. Hey, just have a good third period.
Well, they've had a good third period.
They've had a really good third period. And have a chance. Have a chance with 42 seconds left to push this thing to OT.
Remember, the Oilers built up a 5-1 lead at home against Dallas.
True.
Dallas scored 3 goals in the third period.
It was earlier this month.
Right.
Crazy.
And here you are down by 4 without the 2 highest scoring players in the league over the last 8 games. And you dug in and you never quit. And you kept on putting pucks on the net. And you got a puncher's chance with 42 seconds left. The other guys had an incredible game. Yes. The A-grade scoring opportunities in this game are probably about 13 to 14 to 6 for Edmonton.
Yeah. Shots are 44-24. Here we go. Face off to the right of Ottinger. Oilers win the draw. Ekholm to the middle. Now on the left, the shot by Skinner. That goes wide. Perry has it in behind the goal. To the left wing point for Ekholm. Down the left wing boards. Back to Ekholm. Across to Bouchard. To Ekholm into the left wing corner to Perry. He'll get it in front of the net. Goes off of Hyman. Puck into the corner. Jeff Skinner. 16 seconds left. It comes up to the blue line. And getting it out is Marchment. Just 10 seconds left. Nugent Hopkins had his pass hit Lindell. It shot into the Oiler end and just wide. And the game's going to come to a close.
Well, great effort from Edmonton to make a game of it.
Stars win it 4-3. And the Oilers charge back in the third period and push it to a 1-goal game and pressure late. But a great effort by the Oilers here tonight.
Cam, the Edmonton Oilers outshot Dallas 18-5 in the third period. And people say score effects and all that. Wow, they were right there.
Crazy third period.
The other thing that happened here is Calvin Pickard didn't get a lot of work.
No. Came in.
Faced a grand total 3 shots.
Yeah. Oilers have the puck most of the time. But, yeah, good push at the end. You talked about some positivity heading towards tomorrow night's game in Seattle.
Look, Stewart's going to be the first to tell you. For sure the third goal, probably the second goal. But if you're an Oilers partisan, the will the team showed to battle and battle and battle on a night where he did a lot of really good things.
And not just in the third period, the first period.
The first period as well. Second period was a tough period for him, no question about it. And now you got to get recalibrated and face a Seattle Kraken team that is a better team at home. They're 16-15-5 at home, 14-21-1 on the road, but they are going to be rested when they play Edmonton. But we're not going to be seeing Jake Ottinger tomorrow. The Oilers bring that kind of effort in the first period. They might score a couple, and it's a completely different type of hockey game. So, good effort, lost by a goal.
Exciting game here at Rogers Place. 4-3 the final. Stars over the Edmonton Oilers. Jason Robertson, he had a natural hat trick in the second period for Dallas. It was his 5th regular season hat trick. He's got one in the playoffs as well. That was against Edmonton. And Wyatt Johnston had scored in the first period for Dallas. It was 4-0 for the Stars after 40 minutes. But goals by Corey Perry, Adam Henrique, Zach Hyman for Edmonton gets them to within 1 and a good push at the end. Edmonton played well in this game and fire 45 shots as it sits right now towards Jake Ottinger. Only gave up 24 shots. Unfortunately, lose this one by a 4-3 score. Edmonton drops to 41-25-5. Dallas improves to 46-21-4. 4-3 the final. Stars over the Oilers. A Rogers post-game show is coming up next.
Exclusive live interviews, expert analysis, and game highlights. This is the Rogers post-game show. Once again, here's Bob Stauffer on the Oilers Radio Network.
They're trying to dig it out of their skates. They do. It's Nugent Hopkins to the left wing point. Echo over to Bouchard, waiting, shooting, save, rebound, scores! Zach Hyman in front of the net!
That made it 4-3, and it was game on with about a minute 25 left in the game. The Oilers get 3 third-period goals, 2 on the power play. Perry is 16th, Henrique is 10th, and then Hyman is 26th as Edmonton rallies from a 4-0 deficit. They were 0 for 4 in their first 4 power plays of this game, scored twice in the power play in the third period, made a game of it. That's the Century Casino Highlight Zone, all in, all games, all season. Century Casino, 3 great locations. Edmonton, St. Albert, next to the Edmonton International Airport at Century Mile. Welcome to the Winter Zone. From the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth, this is the Rogers postgame show on the Oilers Radio Network.
At Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, they recommend pairing locally distilled spirits and their ice-cold beer selection with... And Oilers win! Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, proud partners and fans of the Edmonton Oilers. Please enjoy responsibly.
Celebrating 70 years in the signage industry, William Huff Advertising is the most recognized name in the game. An in-house, one-stop shop for all of your design, print, and installation needs. William Huff provides quality graphic solutions for everyone. Here in our City of Champions and throughout the nation, they're the preferred signage partner entrusted by many of the biggest corporations, pro sports teams, and organizations to bring their identity to life. Recognize the name, get in the game. WilliamHuff.com.
At Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, they recommend pairing locally distilled spirits and their ice-cold beer selection with... And Oilers win! Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, proud partners and fans of the Edmonton Oilers. Please enjoy responsibly.
You're tuned in to the Rogers postgame show on the official voice of the Edmonton Oilers, 880 CHAD, and on the Oilers Radio Network.
All right, welcome back, everybody. No Alberta Blue Cross travel insurance, goal of the game, health, dental, travel. We got the coverage you need. Visit ab.bluecross.ca. Let's get Rob Brown's thoughts. Rob, odd game. Edmonton, the much better team in the first period. The Snipers came through for Dallas in the second. I just want to get your thoughts on the second and third goal. How would you assess that in terms of, we saw some frustration from Stuart Skinner in the 3-0 goal?
Which one was the 3-0 one? Was that the 2-on-1 goal?
Yes.
Great shot.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great shot. Joey Mullen scored over 500 goals in the National Hockey League. I bet you 250 were 5-hole.
Yep.
There's very little space there. If you can hit it, it's a great goal. If you miss it, you look like a dummy because you just shot it at the goalie's pads. Robertson knew exactly where he was putting it. He tried a little bit later from the opposite side, and Skinner was able to stop that one. People think when you go 5-hole on a goaltender, the goaltender's supposed to have it. That's not true. That is a great shot, finding the 5-hole. It's hard to hit. It's not a very big spot. Robertson was shooting there on purpose. So, to me, it was a good goal. It's funny, after the second period, Bryn asked me, he said, do you think in the Oilers room right now they're talking about, let's go out and try to get some momentum for tomorrow in Seattle? And I said, no. I said, they're thinking score the next goal.
Yep.
You score the next goal, then maybe you get the one after that. In this game, no player in a dressing room, doesn't matter what the score is, feels that the game is over. So in the dressing room, they said, let's score the next goal. And they did. Once they scored the next goal, okay, let's score again. Let's see if we can put a little bit of stress on the Dallas Stars. And the Stars were under stress. This is a veteran team, Dallas, that has been through a ton of battles. But they were under barrage for the last 20 minutes of this hockey game. And Jake Ottinger let in 3. But if it wasn't for Jake Ottinger, I don't even know if this game makes it to overtime. That's how good he played for the Dallas Stars today.
Yeah. Corey Perry, Adam Henrique, 2 war horses that know how to put pucks in the net on the power play. And then, Bouchard with a couple third-period assists as well.
Well, Bouchard had a tough game until the last 10 minutes of the game.
And is that not Evan Bouchard?
That is Evan Bouchard. What I liked about the Perry and the Henrique goals is they were just simple plays, put pucks on net. Wallman off the draw, pulled it to the middle, and found a shooting lane. Perry's in front, he puts the rebound in. Henrique, again, how many times do we see where the Oilers get it where Henrique was and then look to make a pass? Shoot the puck. When you're down in a hockey game, all you want to do is put pucks on net, create chaos in the blue paint. You can never, ever score a goal when you pass it across to someone else. You can score a goal if you put the puck on net because it could hit somebody, create a second or a third opportunity. This was, I think, in 40 of the 60 minutes, the Oilers were the better team and by quite a bit. In the second period, the Oilers made some big mistakes, and when they made, Ekholm pinches, and it turns into a 2-on-1 with Jason Robertson. He's a 40-goal scorer. He's not going to miss on a 2-on-1 with that much time. You just can't make those big mistakes. In the first period, I know it was a fortunate bounce for Wyatt Johnson to get the breakaway, but why is Wyatt Johnson by himself there in the middle of the ice? So when you make those big mistakes against good teams, they make you pay. But as far as the effort level and the battle level and the compete level of the Edmonton Oilers, it was fantastic in this hockey game. And it has to be because there are a number of players auditioning to play in the playoffs. And there was a number of guys that I think their stock rose in this hockey game.
Rob, great stuff.
Sounds good, Bob.
This is the Rogers Postgame Show on the Oilers Radio Network.
When it comes to your new home, nothing should stop you from getting exactly what you want. Coventry Homes puts your needs front and center. They won't deke past your questions about customization, and making changes won't get you sent to the penalty box. With their customizable designs and flexible options, your game-changing home is within reach. Score big with flexibility. By Coventry Homes, the official builder of the Edmonton Oilers. Bloom Benefits offers amazing coverage that even the toughest hockey players can get behind. With excellent coverage, they offer things like massage. You want to go? Counseling services. Let's go. Dental coverage. That was not offside. And eye exams. With custom health coverage for any group of any size, Bloom Benefits make every team better, stronger, and healthier. Plans start from just $54 a month. Rethink your benefits today at bloombenefits.ca.
Hey Canada, want to make learning fun? Education Station is your local destination for the best educational toys, games, and resources to help kids grow.
My mom takes me to Education Station because she's invested in my future.
From hands-on activities to brain-boosting games, Education Station makes learning exciting for kids of all ages. Parents and teachers love them too.
Learning is so much fun.
Support local. Visit Education Station in store or online at educationstation.ca.
And inspire a love of learning today.
Live Oilers Oilers hockey is brought to you by the Butchers. This is the Rogers Postgame Show on the Oilers Radio Network.
Trying to dig it out of their skates. They do. It's Nugent Hopkins to the left wing point. Echo over to Bouchard, waiting, shooting, save, rebound, scores! Zach Hyman in front of the net!
That's the plus play of the game, brought to you by Catelli Protein Plus. With the classic taste of Catelli and 17 grams of protein, it's the most delicious way to score with your taste buds and on the ice. As we go to the out-of-town scoreboard for Pizza 73, the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers, Bakersfield Condors lose 2-1 in a shootout. We are being informed. Oilers, Bakersfield Condors lose 3-2. Check that is not in a shootout. That was in overtime tonight against Colorado, one of the better teams in the Pacific Division. In the National Hockey League tonight, we will tell you. New Jersey beat Chicago 5-3. The Vancouver Canucks, a 5-2 victory in New York against the Islanders. And Anaheim pounded the Boston Bruins 6-2. The Bruins have lost 7 straight games. And what else happens? Okay, so Bakersfield, they lose 3-2 in an overtime. And we will tell you that the Prince Albert Raiders host the Edmonton Oil Kings starting Friday in their round 1 playoff series, games 1 and 2 in PA on the weekend. Here at Rogers Place, Edmonton played really well in the first, couldn't solve Jake Ottinger, and Ottinger ultimately is the only reason this game didn't go to overtime, because he was tremendous in the third period as the Oilers turned it on, rallied from a 4-0 deficit, make it a 4-3 game. Perry, his 16th, Henrique, his 10th, and Hyman is 26th, but the Oilers get felled by a natural hat trick from Jason Robertson. Dallas wins 4-3. This is the Rogers Postgame Show.
Sportsnet Plus is your ultimate destination for Oilers games. Stream more matchups than anywhere else. Spectacular! Catch Oilers action all season. Plans starting at $19.99 a month. Subscribe now at sportsnetplus.ca.
The Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation 50-50, presented by Rogers, is back and bigger than ever. The largest 50-50 in sports offers early bird draws, bonus raffles, and a main jackpot, which is growing by the second. With over $100 million invested across OilCountry, your support directly helps kids, families, and communities in need. Maybe you'll be our next winner. Get your tickets right now at EdmontonOilers.com and help make OilCountry a better place.
AGLC license number 696879.
Sportsnet Plus is your ultimate destination for Oilers games. Stream more matchups than anywhere else. Spectacular! Catch Oilers action all season. Plans starting at $19.99 a month. Subscribe now at sportsnetplus.ca.
All right, let's go to the Molson Cup 3 Stars presented by Molson, the official beer of the Edmonton Oilers. Whether it's Canadian Ultra Export or Sellers Molson with your name on it, you must be of legal drinking age. Third star tonight, Jake Ottinger made 42 saves. Second star tonight with a 16th goal a year and added an assist, Corey Perry. And the first star tonight with a natural hat trick, Jason Robertson. The Rogers postgame show is heard following each of our NHL broadcasts. The Oilers are right back at it. Second of a back-to-back tomorrow night